Okay, we're live. We did it.
We're
Okay,
here.
cool.
All right, great. Welcome to 420 Dated. 420, the day where people date. We're
Great,
going to play.
welcome.
We're gonna
Wait,
play.
where's the link to the stream so I can look at the stream?
I can get you a link to the stream.
Okay, because I can't find it on the YouTube page.
April 20th is the day for lovers.
April
It's
20th
almost
is.
Easter.
It's yeah. That's what it. That's like part of it is that it's almost Easter, and everyone knows that on Easter is the day you have sex, and so that means that the day before Easter
No, I don't.
is
I
the
don't
day that
think
you
that's
date.
it. No. I
It's
don't. I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
We
Je-
know.
No,
Jesus rose from the
No,
grave.
Courtney-
Everybody do it.
Courtney.
No.
Courtney wasn't raised. Courtney wasn't raised religious, so she doesn't know that Easter is the anniversary when Mary and Joseph got it on.
Yep.
No,
And that made Jesus.
no. That would mean Jesus would have to be conceived like in June to be born in December.
Well, everybody knows. Real Christians know
No.
that Christ our Lord wasn't actually born on
Wait.
on Christmas
No.
Day.
Listen, 420, okay? And then, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not enough months. Damn it.
Well,
I thought maybe conceived on 420, born on 1225.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when Jesus was born because we know that it's not historically accurate.
That's
Well, I
true.
actually learned that, I was looking at the Hoteps and taking notes on what they're saying about the Christians and the Bible stuff,
Yeah.
and they said the reason,
Sorry.
why.
Okay, you meant okay. Sorry, I thought you said ho tips.
No, Hoteps,
Like-
Hoteps.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny that you said ho tips, but it sounded like hoteps, but you actually just meant hoteps, so we're good.
Yeah, and so they were saying the reason why people get their period is because back in Bible days with Jesus, that
Whoa.
the period was a period because all you had was a dot of blood, and that we're putting poisons in our body, and that's why we bleed so much. And so that's why people live to 120 and 200 years old, because back in the Bible
Because
they
of
had
the
real
poison?
air. Yeah, well, we have poison now. We have poison air, but back in Jesus days, they had real stuff like bread and water and real air.
Well,
Wait, you're saying that we live longer because we don't have real
Hang
food
on.
and we're breathing poison?
Courtney.
No. That's why the people in the Bible lived longer, because
They
they didn't
live
have the
longer.
stuff.
What are you
Courtney,
talking about?
wait, stop.
What
stop,
it said?
Stop.
It said.
Courtney, 1 second, please. I'm
Mhm.
having a real problem with you talking about the Bible like it's real.
Mhm.
Just wanna
I've
say,
been to the Vatican.
people in that time, maybe,
Mhm.
but don't say people in. There were no Jesus times.
I don't know. I went to the Vatican once.
What is that? I don't.
So
okay.
you met?
Hey, we're here with Kokonoe Kokoro.
Creature romances. I don't really
Hey,
know
you
what this game is. Kyle said I bought a Humble Bundle full of dating games. Let's play
Yep.
it. And then
There-
Courtney says I want to do the one where you date a bug and the one where you date a cat. So those are the two that we're doing. Which is fine because I did two of the other ones that I thought sounded interesting from that list were hentai games, and I don't want to play that on stream with my cousin.
Bummer.
Yeah, so it's fine. This is the
Oh,
best
it's-
option, I think, for everyone.
Is Lady Killer in a Bind included in that?
No, it was that I already knew I didn't want to play on a stream with you.
Why?
But it was
You won't take it seriously.
that. Listen, there's a whole host of complicated reasons why I don't want to play Lady Killer in a Bind on stream with my cousin and my friend Courtney.
Is that the one about the lesbian ghost in the woods?
I hope
no, it's
so.
not. It was I can't remember the name of the one that I didn't know of that I thought sounded interesting from a blurb that I read, but I went to be like, what's this game actually about? And the thing that it's about is hentai. So so I was like, okay, not that. And I didn't look up this one, so who knows? This might also be hentai, but it's crickets, so I don't know. I feel better about it. Can you guys hear the music?
Yeah, we can hear the music.
Okay, you couldn't
Yeah,
before, which was
it could be a
confusing.
tad louder.
We just couldn't hear you too.
The way that we have it configured, I don't know that I can make it any louder. Once the game starts, I might be able to make it a little louder, just balancing your voices with the thing. Anyway, so we're playing this game because it's 420. 420 is the dating day, and that's all that it's known for.
Or the day that people smoke
date it,
weed.
bro.
420 date it. The promises of youth often fade from the mind as years go by. The promises of youth are wild and extravagant. There are few who still remember those promises.
Ooh, that was Clinton E. Churchill. That was me. Oh, wow. This is
Why does she have an outfit on? She has boobs.
Tack.
Sure she does.
I'm rudely awakened by a rapping sound at my window. Look, so it's rapping like tapping, but it could have gone the other way. It could have been some music.
Wait, you're not gonna read to us? Ew,
You
know
want
I
me
hate
to read
reading.
all the? You want me to read all the? I'll read all the words.
Yeah, you know I hate reading.
So right now we've got.
Reading is my kryptonite.
Is it?
We forgot this is for Courtney's birthday. Did we say that?
Abby, yeah, this is. It's so far past her real birthday that I forgot for a second.
Well,
Happy
time doesn't mean
birthday.
anything. Yay, thank you. Time isn't real, so my birthday can be whenever.
Okay.
Oh my God, time isn't real.
Courtney's birthday is on 420 now.
Yay.
Yeah.
Ichitaru, is that how we're going with this name? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
that's
Ichitaru.
And then there's the mysterious rapper.
Yep.
5 more minutes. Tap tap. Thunk.
Taro.
Bam. Wham.
Ichitaro.
Hey, that's going too far. Springing out of bed, I rushed to the veranda and opened the window. Thunk.
I don't know what a veranda is.
See that little? It's like a little balcony, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
A roofed platform along the outside of a house level with the ground floor. I'll be on the veranda. That doesn't help. That's a bad example sentence.
Can you read that again?
A roofed platform along the outside of the house level with the ground floor. That definition sounds contradictory. It's a roofed platform, but it's also on the ground floor?
No, level with it.
I think they just mean like parallel, like, you know.
It just
like,
sounds.
You know, parallels go?
You would think it was implied that it would be level with the ground floor.
I guess, like, you know, it's not at a slant, like where it's a slanted level. It's like, you know, a regular, like, you know, parallel to the floor, like I said before. So, you know,
not
you never
on the
see
same level as the ground floor. Because levels in buildings mean a specific thing, and it means on the same floor as.
I'll fucking kill myself right now.
Do not do that. I feel a dull pain in my temple. Ow, hey, Kokoro, you could have done that a bit more nicely.
Kokoro, doesn't that mean like heart?
It means this cricket girl is what it means.
I don't like it. Their face is so... Wait, hey, isn't there like a game where you kill bugs in Japan?
I don't know.
There's Earth Defense Force.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of.
This is a good picture. It's this guy looking at this bug person and saying, below the veranda, I find a typical scene.
Thumbnail.
Kokonoe Kokoro, my childhood friend, gazing up at me with a huge pile of pebbles at her feet. I guess she was throwing the pebbles at the window.
Courtney, you gotta be Kokoro.
No, Courtney hates reading.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I can read. Hold on. Go to the next Kokoro line.
Okay. I rushed to get myself ready and leave. Sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, that's it. Aren't you supposed to say I'm off when leaving? Oh God, this is so awkward.
Sure, but there's no one else in the house. My parents are currently away on a trip overseas, and my sister already left for school earlier.
Nice.
No, but you still have to say it properly.
Okay, I don't like that. I don't like the idea that I've got to say goodbye to an empty house because it's proper.
Well, like, don't you say goodbye to your house to make sure the ghosts aren't lonely?
No.
No.
Oh,
It's part of a ghost's job to be lonely.
not if they're
That's
in my
why.
house.
That's why I don't wish them goodbye, because if I say goodbye, then they're not doing their job, which is to be sad and lonely.
Courtney, do you really say goodbye to your house so the ghosts aren't lonely?
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case what?
I don't know, in case they come and haunt me.
Okay.
All right. But what if they're a ghost, so you don't know anything about them. And what if it, like, there's equal chance that they're annoyed by you always, like, trying to pal around with them as it is annoyed that you don't. So why make the effort?
Well, then they can know to get out. They can haunt another house.
Man, is it that easy?
I don't know. I've never been a ghost before. Oh, wait. Sheesh, you're always fussing over minor details.
Yeah, tell me about it. Is it really the time to sulk? Aren't we in a hurry?
All right, we gotta run for it.
And the two of us dash towards the high school.
We could never be anime voice actors.
I, Ichinose, Ichitaru have been living near Kokoro's house since we were kids, so we used to play together a lot. We've been childhood friends through elementary, middle, and now high school. Right now, we're 12th grades. We're 12th graders, and this is our last spring in high school, moments before taking entrance exams for universities.
Wow, it's probably 4.
Ichitaro, do you have any math did you do your math homework?
Excuse me? Sorry, let's run that one back again.
Shit. Ichitaro, did you do your math homework? I can't read. Oh God, did you do your math homework?
I want to know what's going on.
I don't want to.
So acting is all about choices, right?
Sorry, I've never been an actor.
Okay, so lesson 1. Acting is all about choices. And so the
What am I
choice...
supposed to do?
I'm just telling you, as you know, I'm observing your choices, Courtney, and your choices are telling me that you've decided to be an even louder person as this bug
I'm not.
girl.
Am I supposed to be cute?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm supposed
obviously.
to get the woo-woos out. The oohs?
Well, you're definitely not supposed to be shouting at your friend who's
Like-
right next to you.
Okay, I got. Okay, I'm a woo-woo. I'm a cute anime girl.
Yeah, you're a cute anime bug girl, and you're the kind of girl that's concerned that her friend maybe didn't do his math homework.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay. That's too quiet.
Oh wait, was I supposed to say something?
Just read the line again.
What?
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Cute
Ben,
anime
no, that
girl.
was an even worse job.
Yeah, you have to read the words.
I'm sorry, I'm so nervous now. Okay, I can do it. Ichitaro, did you do your math homework?
Homework? We had homework? Our breathing is ragged from talking and running at once. I guess, Courtney, you do have the ragged breathing down.
Okay.
Good call.
Yes, we did. Didn't tell you. Don't tell me. Oh, okay, I see. I can't read, so I always guess words when I'm trying to read. Okay, yes, didn't I tell you? Wait, fucking hell, fuck. Yes, we did. Didn't I tell you that we didn't do it? Wait, I can't tell you what this. Can you read the line for me?
Courtney, you don't have to read it if you don't want to.
I'm trying to read it. You just know I just can't read.
You
I don't-
offered.
I don't wanna cause you like mental anguish.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do this fucking line, man. I just can't read. Wait, hold on. Yes, we did. Don't tell me you didn't do it at all. Okay, got
Here's
it.
the
I have
thing.
to read it first.
Here's the thing we know about Courtney. We know that Courtney can read. So
Yeah.
this is not. So like you're nervous to read it on the stream and to act it because you just said that you haven't acted before. You don't have to read it if you don't want to read it.
No, I want to do it.
You want to do it? Okay.
Yeah, it's just, like when I read something, I can't read it because I'm always thinking of how to guess what's going to happen when you read. Because that's how I learned to read, is not by reading what you're going to read. You have to guess what you're going to read it.
What?
Isn't that how
Yeah,
you...
Wait,
don't-
Kyle, you said this like you've heard this before.
This is how she's kind of always explained how she reads, and I still don't really know what she means.
Like, you were taught, don't read, just guess.
Well, that's how I was taught how to spell because I never was able to learn how to spell. And so, like, when I write a word or try to read a word, like, I can usually guess what it's supposed to be if I can see the shape of the word, but I can't usually read or spell something right if I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Does that make sense?
It makes, like, enough sense where I think that I understand.
Also, I'm very dyslexic, everyone.
Yeah. We know
Please
that.
don't judge me.
No one's judging you. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have
forgot.
to. I didn't forget. You don't have to read it if you can read it if you want to. You don't have to read it, but either way, you do not have to be nervous about it.
I'm not nervous. I'm just trying to guess what the right thing is to read. Even though I read it, that doesn't make sense as a normal human sentence.
Don't tell me you didn't do it at all.
Okay. Now that I heard it, now I can figure it out. Okay, yes, we did. Don't tell me you didn't do it at all.
It's not that I didn't do it,
No.
it's that we didn't have any.
Our teacher signed it yesterday.
Really?
Yes, really.
When's our math class?
4th period.
Great. That means I'm in luck.
Let me guess, you just want to copy my answers, don't you?
Please, Kokoro.
Forget it. Some things you just have to do something you just have to do yourself.
I'll buy you lunch.
Oh, what kind?
Ramen.
Man, this school is bougie. Cheapskate. What? It's $12 in Atlanta.
Well, I think it might be like a package of ramen.
Oh.
Udon.
That costs the same.
Alright, you win. How about the ladies' lunch?
Now that's more like it.
You're seriously cold and calculating.
Oh, wait.
This is a lot.
It is a lot.
Oh, should we just
We're
forget?
still
Well, it's
on
a
the
visual
way
novel.
to school. Yeah, well, you know.
Well, it's like anime time, like bullet time. The school's only like a mile away and they have to like run, but it's like going like 30 minutes for a run. I don't know how running works. Oh, should we just forget about our deal then?
Wait, I was wrong. Kokoro's the kindest, bestest person ever.
Oh, quit talking so loud. It's embarrassing. Jeez. I put my hands on my cheeks every time I do something.
Courtney, you told me that you had a whole list of things you wanted to talk about.
True.
Whoa. All right.
Whoa.
Never mind. We're talking about this guy.
What? He's the delinquent.
Morn. He seems nice. He said good morning. Yo.
Good. Oh, wait. Morning, Master Toe.
Kyle, this is you.
Oh man.
You've got to be this demon kid.
Both of you barely made it as usual.
That's because Ichitaru refused to wake up.
Are you his wife or something?
Stop saying weird things.
My bad.
Listen, Masato, Ichitaru asked for my notes again today.
Homework? I didn't do it, and I'm not doing it.
What a badass. Masato.
You're manly.
He's dumb. You've forgotten something important, haven't you?
What?
Oh, I'm like listening to the voice acting like, what? Oh, Masato's a genius, so he's fine. Even without doing homework.
I'm one of those students that can answer any question on the spot.
Are you sure?
Look, he's smizing.
How can you tell?
You can tell that he's smizing. Look at those eyes.
Oh, I can only see the top of his mouth on the screen thingy.
Oh, if you double click it, you can full screen the thing.
Oh,
that's true. At first glance, Masato seems like he would be a delinquent with poor grades, but he's actually a top genius that excels at every subject.
Wait. You're free to copy my notes today, but you better finish it yourself next time.
She hands over her math notes with a sigh. Yeah, thank you.
Really, what a partner.
All right, Courtney, you had a list.
Yes. My whole list of 90 things that are very important that we should
Oh
go
my
through.
God, no, we got this guy.
What is he supposed to be? Is this a meat monster?
This is a meat monster.
He has like teeth. It looks like he's been in a burn accident. I'm worried.
I'll be the teacher. It's got to be really lippy, it's got to be really teethy because he has no lips, right? Do you think that the goop here opens and closes with the mouth, or if it's just the mouth and the hole stays the same size?
I think it's like a flesh mask, and then like the teeth are free to talk. So it's like, hello, everyone, take your seats.
But what
like
if
that?
What if these are actually lips and they're just weird lips? Like what
so
if they
like
move
mushy
like lips? Yeah, they move with the mouth, but it's no. You don't think so? You think it stays the same?
No, he doesn't look drippy.
He basically has no lips.
Everyone, take your seats. After the call, students sluggishly return to their seats. Coker and I sit beside each other in the back row.
Oh man, is the main character at the window?
Begin. Okay, Courtney, you have a list.
Yes.
What's your
Keith, did you install genital jousting?
I didn't.
Oh, come on.
That's a multiplayer game.
Oh, it is?
I don't want to play genital jousting.
Yeah, you're supposed to play with like a group setting.
Lame.
Okay,
I don't have any group settings.
Oh, well, I don't know what to do about that for you. Let me see.
You were very excited about your list, so I mean, you said specifically. Oh, you know what you said? You said, "Ask me about my new nanny state."
Okay, so this is what I was thinking, like about a week ago, like while I was going to sleep. You know, I always think about my plans for the future, and I was thinking about the incels. I'm always thinking about the incels because I'm always worried about them overrising and uptaking us. And so, like anyway, I was thinking like the incels. They said they want a government appointed whore for them, but I was thinking, what if we take this up one?
All right, we've already gonna stop.
Nope, keep going.
Okay.
No. I think we have to already interrogate this.
Okay.
First of all, I'm sure most people that are listening know incel stands for involuntary celibate. They're a group of often weirdly radical men's rights activists. And they have a lot of horrible ideas, and Courtney is really interested in those ideas, and I don't know exactly why.
I'm not interested. I'm just
in enacting them. Interested in reading about it and learning about it.
Yeah, because it's like. Okay,
wait,
have you ever read Gore? Not Gore, but like the book series of like where it's always men that are dressed like Tarzan and loincloths, and they have women as slaves. That's what incels remind me of, and that's the world they want, is where they have women as slaves and them dressed as like Tarzan.
Right.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And so the thing that I want to insist on is if you're going to be telling us about incel ideas. Try not to talk the way incels talk and say things like government whores, and instead say things like sex workers, because you don't need. It's not important to the idea to also talk like a shitbag incel radical men's rights activist.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, put in the right word, what I said. Everyone rewind that, flip it back, and reverse it. I said the right word. But anyway, so, like, I was thinking, if they want sex workers, why don't we all put all the incels in a school, and we force them to go to the school? But it's not a school, it's a prison, and they have a government-appointed mom that teaches them how to be a normal man. So, like...
Courtney, we hit one of your trigger words.
What?
We hit one of your.
What?
It was like how long until we got to the word force?
Oh.
And it was
plan.
what, 4 words? We force him to go to a school, but it's not a school, it's a prison. That's like 8 different of your ideas all in one sentence.
Yeah, but you see, like, we
bring them to the desert and shoot them in the knee, and if they can get to one of the schools, it's actually a prison.
No. Like, we say that we have the government-appointed sex workers that they wanted, and that they go in and no, we lock them in. We teach them how to be a new man that's a better man, and they can have their point estate nannies, and we're always watching them to be a better man.
Well,
What do you mean,
because
nanny?
it.
Like a nanny state, like they have moms, but I think that's all the incels. I think that's all the incels want is that they want a mom they can bang.
You want a literal nanny state.
A literal nanny state, yeah.
Yeah, I meant a literal nanny state. Why are you laughing?
Okay, do you know that nanny state is a term that refers to a different thing that's a lot less literal?
Well, I mean, I know it's like Big Brother, right?
It's so it's like a right wing smear of social of a country that has a lot of good social programs. Is like they'll be like, it's a nanny state. You got always so, they're in charge of you and they give you everything you need and treat you like a baby or whatever fucking thing conservative.
This sounds exactly like Big Brother. So wait, so liberals, they don't like Big Brother, but Republicans, they don't like nannies.
You got it.
Yeah, I think that's the only difference.
Mary Poppins is a left-wing hero.
So you want to take the word nanny state and make it a very literal thing.
Yeah, and we teach these men how to be normal again.
What are you teaching them?
Like, how to be a good man.
Like, well, what does that mean?
Like, they don't have those incel wants anymore.
Who gets to decide what's good?
Like, like, they don't hate women. Sure. They don't say, femoids.
Sure.
Like, I feel like you could teach them how to, like, not be so bad.
All right, typical femoid. I've actually never heard that before.
That's what they say on these boards.
They say femoid?
Yeah, because they try to, like, distance themselves from what women are, so they say females, femoids.
Yeah. I've definitely heard, like, the, like, weirdo, like, insistence on calling women females. Which also is, it's part, like, a lot of different sexist groups do that. It's a very...
yeah.
Yeah, so I was thinking that. Like, I think that would be a cute idea.
Very cute.
But also...
very cute.
But also, I was... Oh, wait, you go ahead.
That's fuck, dog.
Okay, so I was thinking we also have a school for old people.
Is it also a prison?
No, they just go like they want to. Like, because I was thinking old people don't usually have a lot of friends or their friends all die, so wouldn't it be cute if they could go back to school and learn, like, computers
is it
and
like
new
courses
skills?
Analyzing Matlock?
What's that mean?
And JAG?
I don't know what that means. I never watched that.
Those are old people shows for old people.
No, like, okay, in a school you're forced to make friends, so old people would be forced to make friends with other old people that are still alive, and that way we could keep checking on the old people, like, because old people fall and die all the time and no one checks on them, or they don't get enough food. So wouldn't it be nice if, like, they could go and keep being checked on?
Hot. This is discrimination.
I think we can't hear Kyle.
No, I can hear Kyle.
Oh, Keith, Kyle, be quiet. I'm still trying to explain how I'm trying to do. No, I'm gonna kill you, Kyle.
I could melt.
I'm gonna kill you, Kyle.
I feel like jumping in the pool right now.
That's right.
I hate you both. You're not letting me explain my old people nanny state.
What's that grin on your face for?
I don't think it's possible for us to enter the pool. But we might be able to streak off to the showers. Sneak off. If we could streak off to the showers.
At the changing room?
I'm all done.
Okay.
Sorry, what was your nanny state, Courtney?
I said for old people, like, old people, like, they don't have friends because they're all dying. So if they were forced to go to school to learn how to, like, use computers and meet new people, and, like, we would know that the old people aren't getting bed sores or dying in their sleep because we'd have to keep account of them like children.
You're describing nursing homes.
Okay, so that's where I do like the idea of like being concerned that old people are lonely and aren't having enough to do because part of living in, I would say probably a lot of the world, but especially America, is like pretending that old people are garbage, useless, trash. But we already do put them in nursing homes, which is sort of like what you're saying. But and I don't know about teaching them new skills is a fine idea, except for that I'm also worried about the rising age of retirement for old people. And like we'll teach them computers so that they can keep working.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I just thought they could have skills as old people. Like you never stop learning.
It's the forcing thing. If you said, why don't we have like school programs available for seniors? It's like, yeah, that's a good idea. But not, let's force all old people to learn computers.
No. Like, we're not forcing them. Like, okay, like public school is like forcing kids to learn. But
yeah,
but, well, I mean, like, but they get, like, a lot of those public schools do good because they help poor kids get food.
Yeah, but that's because kids have to grow up and run the world. Once they're old, they're kind of done doing that.
Yeah, but I feel
except
like
for the ones that are
good.
successfully running the world. They keep doing it until they're 95 and, and then they finally die.
I just feel like a lot of old people get left behind and no one notices because they're not in one place all the time.
Yeah, no, I think that this one this is the most promising in terms of like empathetic potential. I think that this one has the most legs. This one's like if every idea is a dog, normally your ideas are a dog with no legs, and this one's like little brother.
I love little brother.
I can make it on my own.
Yeah, it's if you want to build schools for old people where they can go if they want and like learn stuff or whatever, or like build more libraries and then have like social programs for old people to come and hang out. I don't know.
I just think like there's like a weird like market where people like of a certain age don't make friends.
Market's the wrong word because that means that someone's gonna make money from it.
Well, I mean, doesn't everything make money?
No.
Well.
Oh. Okay, how about I feel like there's a certain demographic of people
capitalism
stop
creates
friends.
an environment in which everything is forced to make money.
Right. So it's sort of like think of it like this, Courtney. The post office. Like, I don't know, what was 10 years ago, it was really in vogue for Republicans to be like, let's get rid of the post office because it's losing money. And it's like, well, of course it's losing money because it's a service that the government provides. Yeah. The government decides to send mail across the country really cheaply so that people can send mail across the country really cheaply. And so, of course, it's going to lose money, but there's always the incentive well, if it loses money, then we've got to figure out a way to make money by giving it to a company, and the company can figure out how to charge less by paying people less, and so they can make money, and we can still sort of send packages almost as cheaply or whatever. And so if there's at any point any sort of money motive, then it's going to end up like nursing homes.
I just feel like maybe Republicans just hate joy.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
They just want everyone to die but them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How come the Democrats don't take a more Republican approach and start bashing the Repubs?
Because it's in the Democrats' best interest for the Republicans to be their number one enemy. Everyone hates Republicans so much that if anyone else popped up as an actual contender to be president or a senator or whatever, then they would take it, and all of a sudden the Democrats would be forced to be the right-wing party that they should be.
New game?
That's weird.
Well, let's see how this scene plays out.
Okay. And then I can tell you some more stuff.
Okay, yep. There it is.
Go.
We got it.
This is a peeping Tom scene, I guess.
I hope you turned off the nudity on this game.
Oh.
I don't know if there's a slider for that. It's a feast for the eyes.
This looks gross. I don't like the weird, like, bug ridges. That's gross.
Her glossy, shiny skin. And those plump, soft breasts. That butt that feels like you can just slap your palm on it. And that silhouette tightens up just perfectly.
Don't. Okay.
I'm bomb.
I feel like, Kyle, you told me that that you bought a dating game pack, but I think that these are all just like no choice visual novels.
Isn't that what all dating sims are? It's not like they make that many dating sims where you have to like level up your chat skills.
Yeah, there's plenty of those.
Becky.
There's a ton of or like you've got to say the right thing to get the girl or whatever.
Yeah, but those are like
you.
special dating sims. Like most dating sims don't take the time to like put in cool game factors in them.
I disagree. I think that is a whole separate genre. It's not that some visual novels do it and some don't. It's just that it's two separate genres. But I was told that these were going to be dating games, not like romance visual novels.
Sorry, I don't really know the breadth of genre.
I think like in America.
Sorry, Kyle, can I get a line read?
Oh.
Really erotic.
I think like maybe in America we don't have enough history to like pick out different genres of dating games yet, because they're just getting started in America.
I mean,
splish.
What?
Can bugs swim?
Yeah, of course bugs can swim. I mean, some bugs can't swim, but yeah, there's plenty of bugs that like live in the water.
Fuck those bugs.
Fuck swimming bugs.
Gross.
Apparently this bug can swim because that girl has been naturally exceptional at swimming since she was a little kid.
Wow.
Alright, you wanna pick it? You wanna do a new game?
What? It's only been 20 minutes.
What?
Kyle was the one that suggested it. Bring it up with Kyle.
Oh, wait, well, let's just keep going, because I have some more stuff I gotta tell you guys about.
Okay, so people can just read this weird bug game while Courtney talks about nanny states.
So, guys, have you, like, looked at... What?
At least start the download on Genital Jousting.
No, that's a multiplayer game. You have to have multiple people playing that game. It's not like you can, like, go online and play.
I downloaded...
Like
how do you know so much about it?
Because I looked it up.
Fine.
I downloaded the cat one that Courtney also wanted to play.
Yeah. Perfect. What?
Date?
Part? Perfect.
Perfect date? Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah. It's perfect like a cat. Now, okay. Have you guys, like, seen... hold on. Let me just get this one comment out. I think shekels sounds racist, but it's a real Jewish word. Agree or disagree?
You can definitely use a real word to be racist. I don't. It depends 100%. Is an anti-Semite using it in a weird way? Then yes, it's racist.
Are you just saying? Yeah. Are you just saying?
But a person casually
racist
saying
for no reason?
No, it's just like, I guess, like, I only hear racist people use the word shekels instead of just shekels as the money term, so it just sounds racist.
Yeah, they're probably saying it because they're racist. If you're seeing people that you know are racist saying shekels, then they're probably saying it as a joke, which makes it anti-Semitic. But a person could say it and not be racist while they say it.
As expected, Kokoro takes the top spot. The water runs off her rivulets as she steps out of the pool.
This isn't your line. Stop narrating. Well, shall we head back?
Yeah, let's go before they find us. I don't know what's happening in the story right now, but it sounds weird.
We snuck. We were trying to get
leave
out of the heat, so we went to go to the pool.
How come some of these backgrounds look better drawn than other backgrounds?
The room is now empty with the exception of me waiting for Kokoro to complete her classroom duties. Just when it's time for her to return, a glimpse of Kokoro's face can be seen through the gap in the door.
Kyle, are we switching characters?
No, please don't.
Yeah, I'm the
Sorry
narrator.
you waited too long.
Kyle, this is you.
No.
It's first person
I'm the
narration.
narrator.
The narration is in
Kyle.
first person.
Then don't narrate, Kyle.
No, Kyle, this is you.
Sure, you kept me waiting.
Thanks, Kyle. Kyle, you
I
can be
guess you're
Kokoro if you
right,
want.
since you... shall we go home?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Do you mind stopping by the supermarket for a bit?
Sure. You're buying something, right? Like tampons?
What?
I'll be making dinner at your house, okay?
No, it's okay.
You don't need to hold back. What do you have? Wait, what did you have yesterday?
Corner store bento.
You can't do that. It's to me. Well, it's here too, you know. The mention of it to me would be my
The narrator, Kyle. It's first person narration.
Say it to me. We're currently
read too slow.
living by ourselves since our parents are away for a while.
He didn't mention his
That's
sister at the
living,
beginning.
not leaving, by the way. I'm sorry.
Is his sister a bug?
Well, no, he's a human. It seems like we haven't seen any other human characters. So
Let's be done.
all right, we're gonna
But
be
then
done.
you're.
Let's look at this. Let's see it. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, okay. I thought maybe if we press
I want to
forward,
see what
it'd
his
be a
sister
choice.
looks like.
Let's see.
What is his sister?
Let's go to the sister.
Is his sister gonna be one of those atomies? What do they call it in the weeb language? The little sister? Oh, her eyes got red. Oh no.
Probably one of us said something embarrassing. Boom! The kitchen explodes. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Bat. Our sister's a bat.
Wait. Excuse me. I don't think bats and bugs get along, because don't bugs eat bats?
That's pretty
No,
good.
the other way. Bats eat bugs.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I thought it said human race
That's not-
today.
That's not her sister. It's his sister, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
know,
his
but does that
sister,
mean
yeah.
he's a bat?
No, he's a regular he's a human. He's
How
a
the
human
fuck did
being.
my PS4 just get turned on?
This is my sister, Itsumi, a 9th grader. She's currently in the track and field club, and as one can see, she's a petite yet cute little sister.
Can we date our sister?
I'm going to assume that you can only date the bug.
Because Japanese people
Yeah.
sure do like their little sister stuff.
Yeah, I mean her name is.
All right,
We're good here.
we're good.
Okay,
there.
so let me tell you about something else I found.
Okay.
Okay, on YouTube, did you know there's have you guys seen the primitive tech videos that are weirdly fetishy?
Sorry, what kind of videos?
Primitive tech, like all the people that are they try and pretend to be tribal people
Like,
and they
this
just
is-
build stuff.
This is
In
how
the
a
woods?
caveman.
Oh, I've
Eight.
seen. Yeah, it's like a guy with no tools who will build like a mud hut outside.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
gotten like more weirdly more weird. Why does everyone say Courtney in the stream? I don't know what I did wrong. Tell me what I did wrong.
Yeah, honestly, Courtney says so much stuff that we honestly can't catch it all. What did Courtney
Yeah,
do
saying-
wrong?
how could we know?
Yeah, saying Courtney won't stop me. Just tell me what I did wrong so I can feel the shame and get over it. But anyway, so like I think people are getting into like a weird phase of like weird primal technology fetishy like stuff, like because it has like all these like weird, like it stopped being white people and it turned to brown people like eating chicken like or like weird brown people pretending to like not wear clothes and then building huts. And like I feel like, is this like a weird fetish? Because it's starting to border on weird fetish territory.
I have no idea what you're talking about now.
Okay, has no one else seen this? It's like it's called primitive skills.
So I'll tell you what I thought you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What I thought was I have seen, and it's always like white survival guys, and they go and they'll like weave, they'll like weave leaves into like roofs and build like a stick house, or like build a pool out of mud and clay or something, and with no tools. And it's like usually like white survival-y guys. That's all that I've seen.
No, I've been getting like weird stuff. Like, have you seen like this one YouTuber showed this thing like about how breastfeeding videos are getting snuck on YouTube, and they're not just breastfeeding videos; they're like fetishy breastfeeding videos that need to get off YouTube right away.
I think I've seen you talking about this before.
How do these two ideas connect?
Because it's always like in some foreign land, and it's like never in English, and it's always like brown people. And like when I say brown people, I mean me kind of ambiguously brown people.
I have no answers. I have no answers on any of
like,
this.
Is this racist or a fetish?
It can be both, but I don't know because I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you guys got to look up on this because I think everyone should report them if you see them because they're weird and racist and fetishy and gross.
If you're looking at something and going, this is probably racist, then you're probably right because a lot of stuff is racist.
Yeah, but that's what I don't know because like the comments are like good video. And I'm like, am I racist for thinking it's racist?
Courtney's like watching this and like is so confused and upset, and then like scrolls down and just like people being like, "Nice job, good video, nice one, very cool." If the comments are not being creepy and racist, then it might be it might just appear weird to you.
It's also like the girls doing things as a fetish on YouTube video, like
That's
girls cleaning.
Yeah,
and girls fishing.
Cleaning.
Yeah,
super not cool.
Squishing fruit with your feet, that was one for a while. Girls in bikinis getting pies thrown at them, that was one. Super like extreme close-ups of women smoking, that's one.
Well, they had to stop those, but like women cleaning,
women
breastfeeding.
Stop the smoking.
Yeah, because that promotes drugs.
What?
So a lot of drug channels have been disappearing. Like if you do a lot of vapes or like DM.
So we're gonna play a game, but apparently,
did you install Putt-Putt?
I didn't install
definitely
Putt-Putt.
is a dating.
We can play Putt-Putt. Courtney, do you want to
That's
play
a dating
Putt-Putt?
game. Yeah, let's play Putt-Putt.
What?
Well, Kyle, Kyle, you wanted to do this as like a real Let's Play.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't be on a real Let's Play.
I think we...
Actually, no. Sorry, Courtney.
What? Why?
Do you really need to ask? Do you want to know the answer?
Well, what's the real answer?
It's because you're incredibly distracting.
Oh, that is true. Fair enough.
All right. So apparently there was like some pretty significant nudity in the game that we just stopped playing, according to gem of the night. So
well.
fingers. So what I was doing was looking to make sure there wasn't that in this cat game, but they're all pretty much just cats. So I would be kind of surprised.
Oh, like that bird game where
Like
you're
they're already naked because they're cats, you know.
But you know, like that dating sim where you're a human and you live and you try to date all the pigeons.
You know, hot tub boyfriend.
Yeah.
Really loud, really loud. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I gotta fix this. Volume mixer. Yeah, right? I wish I knew.
Yeah,
Sorry,
for real.
Courtney, can you repeat your question?
How come gamers are so angry?
Yeah. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Like every time I log onto the Twitter, they're always angry about something.
What?
I have a little bit of an idea, I guess.
Okay, tell me.
No.
Wait, Kyle, are you okay?
Yeah. Hang on.
So, well, while you wait for Kyle.
I'm back.
Okay.
Wait, the game music is too loud.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's too loud. I can't hear either of you.
You can turn down the music. You can
How
turn
do I
down
do
the
that?
game. You right-click the picture of the game.
Well, I'm seeing just a black screen. Are you sure? Because I'm not getting nothing, bruh.
I hear the game.
All right, I
Okay.
stopped it, and I'm starting it again.
I still don't see nothing. I see black.
I hear it, but I only see black.
Yeah.
Huh, that's weird.
Okay, I hear the cat.
All right, hold on. Give me a sec. Master volume.
Oh, I know what we're gonna be playing. I hear it. I hear those.
Everyone
cats.
said it's a little too loud.
I just turned it down, so
Okay, well maybe it'll take a while for them to hear the
let's
sound.
go. I'll turn it down one more little thing just in case. I'd rather be a little bit on the low side, if anything. Okay. There you go. Hey, can we all leave the call real quick and I'll start it over again? I think that might
Yes.
be the problem.
Okay.
Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Why is my Discord still going? Okay. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I can
Yep.
hear you. All right. That didn't work. So what I did was I made it windowed, and maybe that'll work because it was full screen. There we go.
Okay, now we can see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Okay, great. So, Courtney, you asked why the gamers are so angry?
Yeah, why?
It's like that really is the $1 million question. I think
That's the $1 million question.
it's like really bad. They're so mad. I don't know what I don't know what I
don't know.
I mean, on a very basic level, right? Like, there's, I think there's two.
Kinda everyone's mad right now.
Yeah, but the gamers are mad and like racist and attacking people and swatting people and like organizing harassment campaigns.
Yep.
Well, maybe like soccer moms do the same thing too. We just don't know it because we're not soccer moms.
Well, soccer moms also, I think, are mostly not on 4chan.
We need to go on undercover on Facebook and see what the soccer moms are doing.
I think that they're taking their kids and their kids' friends to soccer.
What do the soccer moms do?
Well, they're
Alright,
probably
what's their
selling like
name?
MLM things.
What's their name and which human are we?
I like the one with the high top, with the blonde high top.
Yep.
He's cool.
Yeah.
His name is
Professor
Jerry.
High Top.
Oh,
His name's Jerry? Oh, he looks excited
Yeah.
about that. Look at that.
yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah, he
With
looks
a-
cool.
With a G or a J?
Ooh.
Both.
Ooh.
Okay, now which way? Like that? or like that?
I like that way better.
This way?
Yeah, that looks better.
Okay.
I hate you guys.
Do you have a counter offer?
Are you telling me Jerry with a GJ is
Yeah.
not cool?
Do Jerry that starts with a capital J, but then the Y is a lowercase g.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. How would you pronounce that?
Jerry.
Like that?
Yep.
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry. It's pronounced Jerry.
Jerry.
Okay.
It's pronounced Jerry.
All right, it's fine.
All right.
Dude, come on. We gotta.
Autosave notification. This game supports an
What?
autosave feature. Please don't turn off your game while it is saving. You can reject
I'm a
that.
devil. Yes.
We're
Are we an angel or a devil?
We're an angel.
Well, it's Courtney has to answer.
Well, wait, if we turn off the autosave, is that good or
I
bad?
don't know that it's turning off the autosave. It might just be rejecting the idea that we will promise not to turn it off while saving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we accept we're an angel, I guess. We have to be.
What?
Is this like a BoJack where we date?
I don't
date
know
a
what this
BoJack
is.
cat?
Kyle just said this is the list of games that I have, and this is the one that you said you wanted to play.
Well, hopefully there's no nudity in this.
I'm not sure how long we've been
What do
sailing,
you
but it
mean?
feels like forever. I'm not feeling too well now, so it's a huge relief to hear that the deck lad shout. It's Joe, the deck lad.
Over here, deck lad.
All right, no, we can't get caught up in reading because it'll make it take forever.
Hmm.
I'm living off baked beans. I didn't think I'd have a chance of being accepted to the prestigious Cat Research Island, the infamous Cat Island, the place I will call home for the next few months. My heart momentarily skips a beat. What if there's been a mistake? What if they accepted someone else's application and accidentally sent the offer to me? I rummage about in my bag until I find the papers. Dear Jerry, we are pleased to be able to offer you the position of research assistant to Professor Popper at our research facility on Cat Island. Your position
I
will
think
be
Keith
for
is just doing this because he wants to hog it.
Yeah.
No, I just want to get the background out of the way so we can just
Keith
move
is a
forward.
glory hog.
All right, does someone want to play Professor Popper, PhD, BSc, Hans DPG?
No.
Is that a cat? Oh, Popper, I thought it meant just like Popper, like you're poor, but I see it's
Popper,
PAW.
Uh-huh. Your contract will be sent
Aw.
separately. We look forward to working with you. Yours sincerely, Professor Popper, PhD, BSc, HONS DPG.
Like this is like what's that game where you farm, but your dad died and you inherit a farm, but you're just inheriting a cat island?
Harvest Moon.
No.
Yeah, or that other American one.
The one that came out like 2
Stardew
years ago?
Valley.
Stardew Valley?
Yeah, Star.
Science genius, Professor Popper. A lot of scratches on this island.
Oh, it is an island of cats.
Yeah. I look out from my papers to see dry land rapidly approaching before us. It seems to be surrounded by a huge barrier of impenetrable black rocks. As we get closer, we're not slowing down, and I begin to worry that we're... See, look at the stats. We get stats up here. Romance,
Oh.
research, recon, and rest. Then, at the very last moment, we take a sharp turn to the left, and suddenly we're sailing smoothly towards a jetty through an opening in the rocks. I blow out the breath that I've been holding and break into a smile. Nicely done, Skipper! The ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel, ignoring my attempts at camaraderie, and shouts rather brusquely. Alright,
You're
let's move on.
brusque.
This guy doesn't seem brusque to me.
Well, he has like a beanie on.
That's not what brusque means.
Oh.
It could be.
I can't tell if this is a game. Okay. I literally do not know if this is a game about human people dating cats.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure that it is.
Wait, we got to get to the first date? Or like, oh, there's like a cat cafe in Atlanta. So like, what if it's just like, it means that kind of date where you just go eat with like a normal cat?
I want to go to a cat cafe.
I do not want to go to a cat cafe.
I'm
Why?
allergic to
Oh,
cats.
because you're allergic to cats.
That's part of it, but also it's just like those cats don't feel anything for me. They're just in it for like pets and treats, and it's also really expensive.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I've got 2 cats of my own.
Wait, you're allergic.
But I don't, though.
I guess, but when you had cats, you didn't like them.
I don't know. Well, those cats I had problems with, but I like cats.
In general,
maybe
you
like
like
if you
them.
got,
I recently just looked around and learned that there are no places available for me to move to that will let me have a cat in this area. I'm
Damn.
very sad about it.
Yeah, it's
You can
tough
get a
to
robot
find
cat.
place. Oh, you can get a robot cat.
Oh, I could get a Meowchi.
He holds out his large hand, which I assume is an offer to help
There's
me
a
off the
cat
boat.
paw.
But as I reach out to take it, he snatches it away, throwing me off balance, so I almost fall over the side. What a great start!
What a great start.
What if
ID
this cat
card.
island? What if this cat island is like the mouth of Innsmouth, and like some people are cat people? That means you were just
Can we not
born.
change the date? I guess that's fine. No, it says date issued, not date born.
Oh,
Hi, I'm a 2-year-old scientist. Can you let me on your cat island?
but like in the book, The Mouth of Innsmouth, like all the people were fish people, but they looked human-ish. What if it's like that?
No, these cats are just cats.
Hmm.
Are you talking about, is that a Lovecraft thing?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Lovecraft
You
thing.
never read or watched Mouth
That's
of Innsmouth?
with Dagon, right?
I think so. It's the fish guy, and he like everyone in this town is like a fish person, kind of. And then they
I-
find out the main character, he was a fish man all along.
Oh.
That's
I think
fucked up.
that's what Lovecraft was worried about, that he might be something else all along.
Yeah, Lovecraft was like, what if I'm secretly like a black person and I didn't know?
What?
He was so terrified of it that it drove him crazy.
I think that's one of the stories. Is like one person, he goes down to a cave and he keeps going and searching in a cave, and he finds out he was all along. He was a black person all along,
Yeah,
and he
it's
went
called,
crazy.
It's called Rats in the Walls.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
God, you think like if Lovecraft was born nowadays, would he be like less worried about being black because he can get like a DNA test, or would he be like panicked?
No, he would be like a Nazi, I think.
Oh,
He'd be like a 4chan. If he was like 22, he would
Mm-hmm.
be, instead of writing weird horror stories for magazines, he would be like organizing harassment campaigns on Twitter.
I don't know. I think probably Lovecraft
Maybe
would still be
he would
writing like
be
creepypasta.
nicer. Maybe he would be more enlightened with our modern insights.
I don't know.
Like he would. I don't know. Like maybe if people like were born in the past or born now, they would probably be way different.
Whoa.
There's no one around.
That's
Mrs.
wicked
Marigold is around, I guess. I try not to get paranoid.
This sucks, you guys.
This game?
No, it doesn't.
All of this.
We haven't even
No.
Okay.
we haven't even met a cat yet.
Yeah,
No.
they got to set up the plot so we can meet the cats.
Man, look at.
It's Professor
Wow.
Popper. He's a human.
Oh,
Go.
gross! Get that out of here.
Didn't you just want to help these people?
Well, yeah, I wanted to help the cat people.
No, you were telling him you wanted to help old people, and then you just saw it.
Oh.
and yeah, gross. Which I know
Oh.
is how you feel about old people, which is why I was surprised that you had this idea of trying to make it so they're not so lonely.
No, I don't hate old people. I just don't like all people.
Courtney, why do you hate old people?
Yeah, why do you
I don't hate
old
all people. I don't hate old people. I just don't like any people. Like, see, that would
Yeah,
be
but
my
when you
dream. Is
saw-
I would get.
When you saw
Look, Jerry's so excited.
when you saw Jerry and Zany Jones,
Mm.
you didn't go gross. Just when you saw the old person.
No, stop lying on me. No, see, like my dream would be get really rich, and then I could just watch people when I do good stuff for them.
What I've tried to tell you this before. No rich person has ever done a thing good enough to make up for how bad being rich is.
I never said I was gonna be a good rich person. I would just do good things with my riches.
So you want to be a bad rich person that pretends to be good?
Well, everything's relative. You just keep putting words on meanings like they mean
Bruce
stuff.
Wayne.
Yeah, like Bruce fucking Wayne.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to help your dying city? Maybe you don't have all of the money in the whole city, you idiot. How come these criminals keep trying to steal things? Me and my mansion and my $1 trillion are so confused.
I don't know if they ever did a spin-off of like Bruce Wayne, but he's woke.
No.
I tried to read
Batman.
the
Oh,
dark.
wait, no, they did Batman Beyond. It wasn't Bruce Wayne, but it was a kid. They made
Batman
him woke
Beyond?
by just making him not being rich.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, Batman Beyond was way more better than like Batman, the old Batman.
I spent so long I can't remember if he was woke or not, but
He wasn't. He had a black friend who was his sidekick. That was a lady that was super smart.
Kyle, do you want to be Professor Popper right now?
No.
Wait, but I still have so many things I still gotta tell you guys.
You a refreshment. Water? Coffee? Something stronger, perhaps? Whiskey?
Well, I know that
got.
I would love a cup of tea if there's a pot on the go. Oh, the tea here tastes like cat's piddle.
How does he know?
Because the scientist said so.
Well, how's come he's tasting cat pee?
He's smart.
Well, he just said that because he's a cat scientist.
Are there cat scientists?
This whole game is about cat scientists.
Just answer the
We're
question.
gonna go meet the cats.
Okay, finally.
All right, so this is definitely not a dating game where humans date. Maybe I'm trying to get. Oh, maybe Jerry has to try and get two cats to fall in love.
Isn't that just cat breeding?
Well, yeah, but I'm a scientist, so it's a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna get
Like,
basic
you know how
kit.
people breed the cats to have like those mush faces or like those weird like deformities, but people think they're cute, which they
Yeah.
are cute.
What are you talking about?
Like,
She's talking about
like,
animal breeding.
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, but smush face cats are so cute. I know they're suffering.
I know that's very. I know they're suffering, but I like that they're cute.
Ooh.
Oh, most importantly, this. Oh my God, it's a fucking Pokedex. Guys, we get a cat Pokedex.
Yes.
That'd be cool for real life.
He holds up something that looks like a mobile phone, except it clearly isn't one. This is your catalog.
Oh.
Catalog? Yes, the name comes from the earliest version. It was initially designed to record and store data on the cats, scan them, and log their details. But as you see, we've come a long way since then. Now you can use it to communicate with the rest of our team. I've added everyone's contact details for you. Listen to music, take photos. There's even a pen that comes with it to insert microchips in the back of the cat's neck so we can keep track of them.
Oh.
Oh, thanks. It's a
Wait,
very
is this like
valuable piece
Pokemon
of
with
equipment.
romance?
It's cat Pokemon sex party, I think.
Okay, I have something written down, but can you tell me what I was thinking when I wrote this?
You're going to tell all the people watching about Content Burger Dup is.
No. This one
No?
says, if a woman was made in God's image, a man was made from God's image, then being gay is good and straightness is a sin.
No, you are definitely going to say that people should go to our Patreon at Content Burger Dup is.
Oh yeah, people should do that.
Yeah.
Is this the end of the stream?
No?
No.
I just thought that would be a better thing for Courtney to say than whatever she was about to say. And then it was.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you trying to pollute my brain with, Courtney?
If a woman was made from a man's image and man was made from God's image, then being gay is good and straightness is a sin.
What is this from? Did you...
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What are you talking about?
It's written down in my stuff of things to talk about.
Did you write it, or did you find it somewhere and copy it down?
No, I wrote it. I just don't know what it means.
It doesn't mean anything, because the Bible is just some bullshit written by some guy, and then a bunch of his friends.
So like fan fiction.
Yeah, it's fan fiction. Because I guess the answer to your question is, the start of that is, if a woman was made in man's image and man was made in God's image, and I can stop you right there and say both of those things are not true. So the rest of it doesn't matter. But also, sure, being straight's probably a sin.
Yeah, I'm on board.
It's a flawed premise, but your conclusion is sound.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now, I got this one.
You guys know about symbiogenesis?
No.
That was the sequel to the Sega Genesis.
No,
The
Keith.
Sega Symbiogenesis?
No. Listen, okay.
Is it
know
the
in
secret
Pokemon?
first book of the Bible?
You know in Pokemon how Keith, how do you get a slow bro?
You get a slow bro by making leveling up your slowpoke enough.
I thought you had to trade it with the cords.
No, you know, slowpoke evolves into slowbro just by regular level evolution.
No, Keith.
Oh, you mean
in real life Pokemon?
In real life Pokemon, the way that a slowpoke evolves into a slowbro is that it has to have its tail bitten by a shelder.
A shelder. And they evolve into one Pokemon called a Slowbro.
Yeah, two become one. Well, actually, the cloister on the tail of the Slowbro has eyes and stuff. So is it one Pokemon, or is it just a Pokemon that happens to always have a cloister on it?
It's one Pokemon.
Are you?
Yeah,
sure?
their brains connect.
Yes. Because that's symbiogenesis, Keith. And it happens in real life.
Like,
where
Venom
two
and like Eddie
species
Brock.
evolve together into one.
Oh, so it's not like Venom and Eddie Brock?
Is it like Venom and Eddie Brock?
It could be like Venom and Eddie Brock.
Okay, so it is. I never seen that movie, but I want to see it because the fanfics look good on it.
I mean, I heard that it wasn't great, but also, like,
I
heard it was
never
really
stopped
romantic.
you from liking anything before.
Because, like, Venom loves Eddie, and so it's romantic.
Oh. That's good.
Also, okay, I have another thing. Being vegan keto is a socially acceptable eating disorder.
I don't know anything about. I know what that is. It's a diet where you don't eat any carbs. You cut out all carbs, and there's
or
some
meat
sort of
or
different
dairy.
thing. No, you don't cut out meat and dairy.
Vegan keto?
Oh, vegan keto. I just heard keto. Well, keto's a specific thing, which is it's a process that your body does when it doesn't have access to carbs. It's a different way of processing, a different way of turning food, like calories, into energy.
Guys, where'd my glasses go? Oh, I found them.
So I guess vegan then adds a whole other restriction. I don't know. I have no idea. I guess people can eat the way they want to eat. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this.
Have you ever looked up the vegans or the keto people on YouTube? They're like hardcore.
No.
Like, how come they're so hardcore?
You always talk about people like they're like groups of people are one thing.
Well, that's what they put out as one big image. I
Now,
don't
that's
have
what you
time to
see. You only
separate
see it
people.
as one big image. They didn't all get together and put out an image. You just consume it as an image. You know
Well,
what I
I don't
mean?
have time to like separate people by people. That's too much work.
It's not any work. You just have to consider it.
Oh.
I don't
Okay,
You
want
just have to
Sorry.
remember. You just have to always remember that all groups of people are just are like created in. This is gonna sound dumb. There's got to be a better way of saying this.
No,
It's
say
like-
it.
Created in God's image.
Created in God's image, and in that they are singular. No, I was gonna say, like, the people being groups is a thing that like we have in our minds, but it doesn't actually. It doesn't actually exist. Like, you can say the big one, and I know this because you know how we're always in an election season. It's never not an election season. As soon as
Pretty
one
much.
ends, another one starts.
Yep.
The big one is like black voters or any voter block, women voters, and it's like that's not really a thing. Like, there's not a group of black voters that all decide on something, and there's not like keto vegans. All keto vegans together are putting out their program. Like, this is what we are doing right now. Here's our vegan keto program.
Actually, Keith. All the black people do have secret meetings where they decide on what they're going to vote for as one group.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right, sorry, I'm wrong then.
We just don't tell you.
Read a book, Keith.
I'm just saying it's not any extra work to remember that despite whatever groups you think or people themselves think they are a part of, they're also just like just singular people.
Actually, that's been something I've been thinking about with cults. Is like
Oh my God.
people
Of
keep
course.
falling into
Of course
cults.
it is.
What?
People keep what?
Like, people keep going into cults no matter what. Even if people know that cults are bad, they don't ever think what they're doing is a cult. So like maybe people don't want to be individuals. People just want to be in a group because it's easier to think in a group setting than thinking individually.
But like, being a part of a group and that being important to you is something that's important for people. But also, that person is still a person with different ideas that are not represented by their status as part of a group. Cults are a little different because a cult is a sort of group that tries to literally erase the part of you that isn't a member of the group.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess nice job finding the, like, exact example of this thing, because I don't think there is another one. But like, yeah, there's no, when you join a cult, your whole life becomes that cult, and that's why cults are dangerous. But if you join a bowling club, you don't become.
Ooh,
you don't
You don't want to join a bowling club.
Wouldn't that be fun? I actually do not like bowling.
What? Bowling's totally rad.
A little bit.
No, I don't
You
like
don't
it.
like a good candle pin?
I like candlepin less than big ball bowling.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the
I
difference
think
between
it's
candlepin
deceptively
and...
harder.
Oh, Courtney, you probably don't know what candlepin bowling is, right?
No, I only know regular old bowling.
You mean big ball
Yeah,
bowling?
it's the New England thing.
Some weird
Where-
regional distance, like where you call chocolate chips jimmies.
No, it's a different kind of bowling. It's where the pins are really tall and skinny, and the balls are smaller. They're more like the size of your hand, but still like so
It's
you
like
can
a soft
kind
size
of
of a
palm them.
softball.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of like a softball, but it's heavier.
Yeah, it's like a
Um,
cannonball.
And like as a kid, I just knew that as what bowling was.
Yeah.
So in my head, it was always like when it's depicted like on television, bowling is like this, but the bowling I know is where the pins are skinny.
Yeah, there's TV bowling and real life bowling.
But
Huh.
then, yeah, later I learned it's just a New England thing, and everywhere else only has the regular bowling.
Ooh, we're about to get our first cat. It's only been, 3 hours of this?
No, it's only been like, oh man, he's chunky.
The cat lets out a displeased mewl, but doesn't struggle. It's a large body, billowing with long orange fur, just sort of
He's a
hangs in
smush
the
face.
professor's arms in lazy resignation. Would you like to have a go at scanning this delightful
Oh, I
chap?
love a good resignated cat.
Isn't that all cats? I feel like that's like
I
the
guess
number one cat.
resigned. I
In the
guess
same
it's
way
a
that
resigned
candlepin
cat.
bowling is just regular bowling, in my world, resignation is like the default cat mood. The gadget immediately comes to artificial life, emitting a boop, boop, boop. I heard that. We all heard that. With a red pulsating light. I select the app labeled Cat Scan, and it looks, get it? And it looks it loads instantly. There's no delay on this thing. The professor holds the cat towards me with arms outstretched. I'm sure he said that scanning chip is implanted in the back of the neck somewhere, but it's difficult to find this one's neck amidst the thick cloud of fur.
Garfield.
I blow to make a parting and press the catalog to his skin. It's a bit like scanning groceries in the supermarket where I used to work. Really? Is it? You just said I blow to make a parting.
Well, because the cat's so fat and it has a lot of fur.
No, but I'm saying, do you have to blow on groceries before you scan them?
Well, like if the bag is all sweaty because it's a frozen food, you have to like wipe the grocery down to scan it.
Whoa, good point.
Yeah. He plops the Marmalade Tom back into the shade. Sure enough, upon withdrawal, I find the cat has been successfully scanned.
Oh, look at the picture.
The cat looks much nicer here, much kinder.
Oh, look at it.
Name, Floofy Butt.
Yay,
Gender, male. Age, 10
Floofy
years,
Butt.
4 months. Breed, red tabby Persian. Eye color,
Persians
red.
are the best.
Amazing.
Love you, Fluffy Butt.
Oh, wait. I think I just
Floofy
found...
Butt.
Oh, okay. I guess that doesn't mean anything. There's a little heart thing there, and I thought that maybe clicking it did something, but it doesn't, actually.
So we have to catch all the cats to date the professor.
I don't think we date the professor, but I would.
I'm good.
Courtney,
Okay,
would you
I
date
have
the
an-
professor?
Well, I mean, he does have an island of cats, so that means he has power over the cat. So yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, thanks.
I like how Courtney is like so interested in gaining power that any semblance of power, and Courtney's like, yeah, I guess that's the right sort of power for me. Like anything from being the dictator of the world to just being like, this guy's in charge of a bunch of cats, so that's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I have standards for myself.
I disagree. It seems like you don't have any standards as long as there's some sort of power involved, even if it's power over cats.
Courtney, you need to go read Machiavelli. You'll love it.
Oh, is that the one where it has like the prince and the? Is that the one about the prince and he's like evil?
It's not about. It's not about a prince. It's called The Prince.
It's sort of about like a metaphorical prince.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. But it's not like it's not like a novel.
I do have the audiobook
Yeah,
ready.
it's basically an instruction manual for gaining the exact kind of power that you want.
Yeah. Over cats or people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, that also goes into something that I've been thinking about with with salon work.
Okay.
Okay,
Ew.
like, oh god, why does it look so shriveled in the
It's
up
hairless.
picture, but the one in, like, the little photo of it
this
is
is
cute.
like the ghost version of this.
Oh no. Snooty booty.
Age 11 years 1 month. Breed Sphinx. Eye color blue.
Is 11 old for a cat?
11's pretty old for a cat. It's getting up there.
Yeah, I mean it's up there. Yeah.
How long do cats last?
How long till they go bad? What's the shelf life on one of those?
Like what? Like 10 to 20?
10 to 20. Yeah, there's a big... if it's an outdoor cat, it's like 12. And if it's an indoor cat, it's like 15.
Okay, so they can last for a long time.
This is my favorite cat so far, McMurphy.
I don't know. This one looks... I don't like the way this one's looking at me.
I think this one's going to
like
cause
him.
trouble. That's why I like it. McMurphy. 6 years. Brown crossbreed. And finally, the one I've deliberately put off until last. He's been skulking around the edges of the activity, eyeing me suspiciously, as though he could pounce at any moment. Ugh! I don't like kibble! I don't like... This cat looks like...
Hey guys.
This guy...
This
This cat is selling like counterfeit electronics.
Oh, look at his like
This
picture in the
guy's like
corner.
gonna
It
sell
has,
like an
his tongue out.
iPlone.
Aww.
That's Jedi Master Plo Koon's iPhone is the iPlone.
God, that's an
God.
obscure reference of Plo Koon.
I saw a video on YouTube from Jenny Nicholson that made
That's what I was thinking too.
I don't know who that is.
the Halloween costumes.
Yeah. The Plo Koon costume.
She did like a post-Halloween video of like, here are all the worst costumes I got on clearance, and one of them was Plo Koon, and she was just
dope. Plo Koon is a very well respected Jedi Master.
yeah, it was funny. It was just like, I know who Plo Koon is, but no one else knows who Plo Koon is.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know who Plo Koon is from that video.
Plo Koon is my I would say one of my 2 top picks for favorite obscure Jedi Council member from the movies.
What's the other one?
Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's the Green Tentacle Man.
No, that's the guy with the cone head.
Oh, okay. Who's the Green Tentacle Man?
I don't know. The Green Tentacle Man.
Look, I can't see in the chat, but look in the chat. It might be in there.
I found a the Green Tentacle Man. There isn't a Green Tentacle Man, is there?
Yeah, he's got.
Oh, Kit Fisto.
Yes.
Sorry. This is not the kind of tentacles I was thinking of. Of course, I know Kit Fisto. Duh.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously I know Kit Fisto.
That's why I thought you would know.
Yeah. I don't think Kit Fisto is in. The ones that I know best are the ones from Phantom Menace, and I think Kit Fisto was in Clone Wars.
Obviously, Phantom Menace, the best Star Wars movie.
Oh, as well as Yarael Poof. Everyone knows Yarael Poof, right?
Man, Star Wars really got weird in the 90s, or late or early 2000s. Oh, wait, I never finished my sentence.
Sorry, yeah, what's going on?
Okay, like, I was thinking of, what was I saying about power? And it had to do with salon work, and I was thinking about how, salon work. Okay, so anyway, I was thinking about salon work, and like how a lot of salon work is just selling items to people to make more money. I think that's what it was. But just having power is just having the power to lie to make people get stuff. Yep. So if people never listen to anyone else, would people ever need power?
No.
No
one needs power.
But that's what I was thinking. How I see a lot of hold on. Oh, also, and that beauty products and hairdressers can be witchcraft because the products can be spells.
It can be.
Wait,
it can be witchcraft.
Hold on. The products, if you were to sell me some mousse, it might be witchcraft.
Okay, no, here. Well, let me read out the whole sentence I have written down. It says, beauty products and hairdressers can be witchcraft because of what is in the products could be in spells. I am a wizard, Harry. But
when did you write this?
I think as well as looking up salon witchcraft, and so it said that hairdressers can be witches because they steal people's hair, and that's how you can start voodoo dolls of people, and stuff that's in products is casting spells on you. So if you have a shampoo that has roses in it, you're casting a rose spell, and so that's that's why makeup is witchcraft.
I guess my only answer is yes.
But wouldn't that be dope if that was real?
Yeah, I guess it would be dope. It's real.
Thanks, Courtney.
Thanks. What's next? Hit me with another one.
Barbering and salon work are different, and people need to get over it.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Oh, okay.
I'm already over it. Who's not over it in your mind?
Like on Twitter, I saw like this one woman. She went to a barber shop, and she was crying that no one took her in that barber shop. And I was thinking, yeah, no one's gonna take you in that barber shop because they probably don't know how to do women's barbering haircuts.
Yeah, a lot of different people have different hair, and that's
Wow, sounds like barbarism to me.
But yeah, I think a lot of people are confused. Like a lot of people like go to barbershops thinking they can get like a haircut, or like people go to, or like some men need to go to salons instead of going to barbershops, but they never do, and then they keep getting bad haircuts. And like people really don't know the difference between the two, and it's not a gender difference. It's just like
it's a difference in service.
Yeah, it's just a different service. Like, because, like, I still don't know how to use scissors. I mean, I can use scissors, but if you ask me to do a full haircut with scissors, I can't ever do a full haircut with scissors.
Work?
I think you should learn how to use scissors, though, right?
I mean, I know how to use them. It's just, like, I learned how to use clippers. So, like, I can only do haircuts with clippers, even long haircuts with clippers. But if you ask me to, like, cut a hair with only scissors, I don't know how to do that. That doesn't make sense. Why would you use scissors when you could use clippers?
Yeah, no, sorry. I knew what you meant. It was just when you said, like, I don't know how to use scissors.
Isn't the reason you would use scissors because scissors make really clean cuts on hair, and that's important for keeping hair healthy?
No, because, like, you could do the same thing with clippers. You could use clippers the same way you use scissors.
No, but I mean, clippers don't cut as cleanly because they're not as sharp.
No, you can use them as the same thing. I would say the only difference between using scissors and clippers is that if you are doing texturizing haircuts or like really precise haircuts, no, even then, I would still use clippers with precise haircuts. Because scissors, because when you're using scissors with haircuts, you have to use both hands. With clippers, you wouldn't have to hold your hair down. And that's the only thing, because you have to wet your hair when you do scissor haircuts. You don't have to wet your hair when you're doing clipper cuts. I guess it's just a weird skill thing. Like, you either have to be good at one or good at the other, and like you can't really get good at both.
I so too could get good at both.
Yeah, I could get good at both for sure.
Okay, well, you guys could be the master clipper and cutters.
Yeah. Thanks. I cut my own hair sometimes.
Does it look good?
Yeah, sure.
Are you just telling yourself that?
No. The last time I cut my hair, I had like 3 people tell me that my hair looked good.
My daughter cut her hair herself.
Oh, how did it look?
Real bad.
The thing that you have to do to cut your own hair, you have to get a nice haircut first, so then you can just follow the lines left by the talented barber.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think people are saying that we just got killed.
I think we back.
Oh, I think we're a cat. We've been reincarnated as a cat.
What? Wow.
Can we date Garfield?
They sure buried the lead on this one.
Yeah, they really did. I'm a cat now. I think I got turned into a cat.
No, he said it's a human.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so we've been hit by lightning and now we can talk to cats.
I think I'm a cat, but I just smell like a human still.
Anyways, yeah, my daughter wanted shorter hair, so she cut her hair, and then we had to go get it professionally cut. So her hair is shorter now. It looks better, though.
Well, how'd she cut it?
He was right.
Do you just, like, leave scissors around?
No, it was adorable. She actually went and got, like, her child safety scissors to do it, because, like, those are the scissors she's allowed to use.
Aww.
I feel sick. I'm gonna puke. I guess I'm not a cat. That's me. That's me there.
Yeah, what's happening?
What is it chattering about? Oh, we can't understand the cats. The cats are talking to themselves.
Oh. So we're just... Remember that fucking Cuba Gooding Jr. movie called Snow Dogs, where the marketing made it seem like a talking dog movie, and that was actually only one short scene?
No,
I don't remember that. I remember thinking Snow Dogs was fine, but also I was like 8, so...
It's not fine.
What if his name was Cube of Gooding Jr.?
Ooh. No, it's Cube O'Gooding Jr. He's Irish.
Oh, okay. No, but I mean, like, he's a big, like, imagine, like a box full of Gooding Jr.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, cube of Gooding Jr. Here's one cube
That's
full
pretty
of
good, yeah.
Gooding Jr. What's wrong with my hands? I try to stand. Ow, 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 my feet. What happened to me?
Are the cats gonna eat us?
I think maybe, right?
Like, I'm
I'm
offended.
so
These cats' real
confused.
names are Floof. Like, you don't think in their cat language they would have, like, a real name? Like,
Well, it's all they know, Courtney.
So they would
It's-
know their name is
it's-
Floof, and they would respect each other being called Floof and, like, Murphy.
It's Floofy Butt, McMurphy, Kibbles. I don't remember the bald one's name, and then Trixie.
But you don't think that, like, I would think Fluffy is, like, their slave name, and they wouldn't have, like, their real names that they call each other.
That's maybe a bit darker than this game wants to get.
It does say that it has black humor. It said that literally. Like a cat? Yep. All the way from the mountains? Like a bleeding mountain lion. Impressive. But why? Because you got the sickness.
Yo, you got the sickness, bro.
What do you think your cats talk about when you're not around? Like Toy Story.
I think they
Oh my
sleep.
god. No, guys, hang on.
Okay.
There was a time when our grandmother, Keith and my grandmother, was like,
We share one grandmother.
we share a grandmother, and there was a time when she was like pretty sure she found the cats talking to each other. Like,
I don't remember that.
like she walked in, like she thought she heard talking, and she went around the corner but only saw the cats, and then kind of like looked at them and then asked them like, were you guys talking to each other? And then she says that they gave each other a look like, uh-oh, she knows.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, like, about the ghost. Like, what if the cats really could talk if they wanted to?
I think they'd be assholes. My cat would be an asshole.
No.
But maybe he doesn't know
They're
how to
just
talk human yet.
persnickety. I want a cat.
Which one of these cats would you want?
The
Oof.
Garfield one.
Oof.
You can pick one of 5 cats. Which one? There's 5 cats.
I like Torties, so maybe
red
the one
one.
on the left.
The one on the far right,
Trixie-
the
Trixie's a
Garfield. He looks
calico?
like a Garfield.
This does look
I
like
don't
a
know.
This does look like a Garfield, but like
That's
a Garfield
1970s
who's super
Garfield.
high.
That's 70s Garfield.
Yeah, Garfield now. He's on a
You'll be
diet.
catified. What?
Have you guys seen the oh no.
Whether you help or not, you don't have a lot of time before. It would seem, and we are basing this on our experiences to date, that when a human manages to find themselves in what I believe you call the danger zone, they are vulnerable in ways that they previously were not.
Danger zone.
That's a funny his face. This does not. I don't like that the pictures don't look like the cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're much cuter.
I don't think that they're all. Yeah, they're usually cuter. Forgive me for being a bit panicked here. The vulnerability to which Snooty Booty was referring is, simply put, if you are bitten or scratched by an elder cat within the danger zone, you will begin a process of change that ultimately will result in a full feline transition.
This is like the mouth of Innsmouth.
Catified. I'm a werecat. We're werecats.
Dope.
And then, so do we start dating these cats? Like, what is this game? Like, where does the day? I have stats that we haven't even touched. And one of them is romance. It's one of 3 stats.
We have to romance the elder
Good
cat.
question, dude.
Oh wait, have you guys seen like in Dubai you can have like Garfield pizza like be delivered to you?
What do you mean Garfield pizza?
Like have you
Do
seen the
know what
Garfield
she means
pizza
by
app?
Garfield pizza?
I don't know what she
Like
means.
She means a
Garfield has
pizza that looks like Garfield.
No. There's like a Uber-esque restaurant that is Garfield themed, and you can buy lasagna and cat-shaped pizza, but it's only in Dubai and Canada.
Garfield
Isn't
pizza,
that what I said? Why did you tell
Dubai.
me I was wrong?
Oh yeah,
Well,
this
I mean-
sucks.
What?
Courtney, this looks like it sucks.
What? The Garfield pizza?
The cat pizza. This cat pizza looks like shit. This looks like the worst pizza I've ever seen. I'm gonna paste it into the chat here, and then I'll, for good measure, I'll paste it into here too.
What? Well, hold on. Let me look at it. Well, it's only pepperoni, so
It's
I
pepperoni
mean, like,
and looks like an onion.
ew, that's gross already. But
No,
it
that's
looks
my
like
favorite
Garfield
kind of
shape.
pizza. It looks Garfield
Pepperoni
shaped, but it doesn't look like
sucks.
good pizza, and the shape of the pizza does not make it good.
I'm here to say fuck pepperoni.
Pepperoni's good.
Pepperoni's a shit meat. It sucks.
It's
Yeah, it causes cancer.
It causes cancer, Keith.
Everything causes cancer. It's 2019.
Onions
We're
are
breathing-
gross, Keith.
We're breathing poison, and we're not living to be 120 years old like in Jesus times.
But onions are gross. Why are you crunching on onions? Like, well, you're
Onions are
savage
great.
for one
Onions
to
are in
ew.
everything.
Onions are
one of-
great.
but also so are pepperoni pizzas.
But ew,
But it's
onions are
fine.
gross and slimy and crunchy at the same time. I just don't understand why you would
onions are
eat
not
them.
slimy, really.
They have a slimy texture.
They don't.
If
They
they're
do
cooked,
too.
they do.
Yeah, if they're cooked, they do. Sure, yeah. But if they're roasted like this, they don't. These don't have.
They're too crunchy and like they have like a smooth texture if you put it on your teeth.
All right, you can't. I don't want to split hairs. You can't feel the texture of something on your teeth.
I just don't like onions.
It's fine to not like onions, but they're in everything, and they're a building block of flavor. They're one of the core flavors of the whole world.
I mean, I understand that. I like them when they're in powder format, but I just don't like. I don't like them.
Well, I mean, you like White Castle crystals, though, right?
No. Ew. And plus, we don't have White Castles in Georgia.
Here's the thing.
We don't have them
I'm
here
biased. I'm biased because I think that like not liking a food is wrong. I think that everyone should like all foods.
What if you're allergic?
That's different.
Too
That's
bad.
not what I said. I like cats. I'm allergic.
Are you gonna force me to like onions?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna think that you're
Yes.
wrong.
No, this is my world, and you're gonna get sent to a school to be re-educated about onions.
It's his world.
Oh man. Oh wait, I also have an idea about food groups.
What do you mean?
Like,
the,
I
like
think-
the food pyramid?
No, like the how we group foods together. I think we should group them as foods, and then how many sides of the food do we have on that food?
What do you
So
mean?
like there's solids, and then there's liquids, and then there's like then there's two-sided food, which is like a sandwich, and then a ravioli is like a two-sided food.
I don't want to
but
be
then-
the bearer of bad news, but I think that a sandwich has 6 sides.
No, it has two sides. It has the bread counts as a side, so one bread side and another bread side that counts as 2. And a ravioli has 2 sides because it's 2 things smushed together. And then there's like liquids, and then there's folded foods, and then there's mixed, and then there's layers. So like a lasagna is like a layer food, and like a
Courtney's
pie
mad
is a
with
layer
power.
food.
Like, I don't understand. I don't know what you're defining a side as. Because
Like,
to me,
okay.
a sandwich has the top side, the bottom side, and then the 4 crust sides, which would make it 6 sides.
No, obviously you wouldn't count the crust. It's the
Why?
top and bottom is 2-sided. A lasagna is a layered. because it has layers in it. And a pie would also be considered a layer because it has the pie crust and the we call it the inside stuff and the crust.
But how is that different from a sandwich? Because a sandwich also is that. But
it's not because it has.
Are even more defined because you've got a layer of meat, a layer of cheese, a layer of condiments, maybe some tomato. In a pie, like an apple pie, is just a big thing of glop inside of 2 crusts.
Yeah, that counts as a layered.
But why does a sandwich not count as layered?
Because you only have 2. You can. It has like a start and an end, like a sentence.
All right, Courtney.
Yes.
I want you to think of all the different ideas that you've had. And you've brought to us. This is your worst idea.
I need to draw it out. I need to draw it out and like think about it some more, and then you'll see like what I'm saying.
I'll see that a pie is a layered food, but a sandwich is not.
Yes, because a pie doesn't have like a start and an end. It's like an Ouroboros. So
what do you mean? Like, it doesn't have a start and an end?
Like a sandwich has a start and an end.
Okay, but what about a Crustables, Smucker's peanut butter and jelly circle sandwich with no crust?
That goes under ravioli.
What about an Uncrustables, you fucking idiot?
What is the difference in form between a ravioli, a Smucker's Uncrustable, and a pie? It's all the same thing. It's the same shape. It's got the same sorts of fillings.
Mm. Well, see, like a pita, like a pita or a taco, that would be considered a three-sided food.
But it's only got one piece of bread.
Yeah, I know, but it has 3 sides to it. Like it has a bottom, a top, and like the sides.
That's 4.
What does that mean?
Like it's a pocket of a food.
This is your worst idea ever.
This is way, way worse than. This is so much worse than your desert shooting in the knee idea.
Oh, and you know what, Courtney?
Mm-hmm.
I did mean to do this, though. I do have to come back and formally apologize for your idea about putting all men in a concentration camp under the Earth's crust.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually a good idea. We should have just done that back when you had that idea.
Oh, why? What changed?
I sort of said that at the time.
What changed? I mean, I know it is a good idea.
Kyle got woke.
It's just a good idea, yeah.
Between then and now, Kyle got woke, and now he likes underground dictatorships of men.
But I feel like if I draw a picture, you guys would understand what I'm saying about my sides of a food.
I understand.
Are you just saying that it's round?
No.
Like it's an Ouroboros because it's round.
But it's not ending. Like, you can't have a start and an end of it.
What the fuck are you talking about? Because it's round. That right?
No. Okay. What do you mean that a pie doesn't have a start? What is the start of a sandwich?
The start is like one piece of bread, and the end of the sandwich is the other side of the sandwich bread.
So wouldn't the start of a pie be the bottom crust?
The bottom crust.
The end of the pie is the top crust?
Well,
no, because that's not how you eat it.
No,
but you don't eat a sandwich starting with the first bread and end with the second bread. That's also not how you eat a sandwich.
You sound so angry.
And Courtney, that the top and bottom crust on a pie are separate items that are cooked together.
Yeah, so that's why it's all like it's a layer.
Is it okay? Now here's the second question: Is the thing that you're missing that in the way that you're picturing a sandwich is the thing that you make at home, starting with a piece of bread? The way that you make it, you start with the bread, and then you put the meat, and then you put the cheese, and then you put the second piece of bread or whatever, and that's your sandwich. Versus that a pie is the thing that usually comes to you already fully formed, because someone somewhere did make the pie.
Yeah.
It's just that it didn't happen on your kitchen counter, probably.
I guess like it's the way of production, like you're saying, is that's how I'm thinking of the food sides.
Yeah. Okay. So then why is a taco 3 and not 1?
because it has the two sides and the bottom. So when you put it on a counter, the counter part of the bottom of the shell, you put all the meat in it.
Okay,
So,
what about the flat ones that don't fall over?
well, still, because you have to wrap it around and the two sides have to touch. So that would still count as 3 points of contact.
Ooh,
Okay, but the tacos that I eat.
You know what? No, I'm on board.
No,
she's right.
Don't fucking pretend that you understand what she just said.
No, I'm on board with it now.
But what about a soft shell taco when it's just one? It's just one thing.
3. It's 3.
It's not 3 because it's 1. If it's on the counter, it's flat.
Because there's
but
there's
you have
the
to
two
roll it
sides and the
up.
bottom. It's 3.
But then why? Then why is a sandwich not 4, not 6?
Because you're not rolling the sandwich on all 6 sides when you put
on
it on a counter.
On the crust sides, the 2 pieces of bread are segmented. They're separate.
Just wait until we get off this call and I draw this diagram and
Draw
I'll
it
show
now.
both
How
of you.
many sides is a pizza?
A pizza's only one side.
How many sides is a calzone?
A calzone, that's a 2-sided.
Then
Wait.
how is a calzone is in the shape?
Calzone,
the same
it goes
as a
into
taco.
ravioli category.
But why is it different than a taco? It's folded and it has stuff inside. What's the difference?
But the 2 sides don't touch. Like a pita bread.
You're
Yes,
saying
they
that in a
do.
taco the 2 sides
In a
don't touch?
In a
'Cause they fucking
calzone.
do.
Wait. Have I not? No, you're
A
wrong.
calzone is like a taco shape, but like the edge of the taco is sealed.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you can pinch the. When I eat a taco, when I eat a soft shell taco, corn tortilla taco, when I hold it up to make the 3, I'm pinching the top together so that it's connected the same way.
Just because you eat a taco weird like a freak doesn't mean it ruins my list.
That's how a lot of people eat tacos.
I don't see people pinching the top of tacos ever. Who does that?
Everyone fucking does that when it's a soft shell.
Well,
Oh, wait.
I don't think
You
he
hold
means like delicately pinching it.
No,
with
I mean
his...
just how you hold it with your fingers.
Yeah.
It makes the top touch.
Yeah, just like when you hold it, the top touches.
Okay, I don't do that. When I have the soft, I just mush it together and then eat it.
What do you mean
That's the
mush?
same
What's the
thing.
mush?
Like, okay, you see the 2 flaps of a soft taco, you mush them, but you hold the bottom of it where all the food is, and so you have to hold the
mush
bottom
the top
in your
so
hand.
that the top pieces of bread are touching.
No,
like a
you have to mush the
calzone.
bottom where the food is.
You said
Guys,
mush.
this is getting a little heated.
Yeah, and it deserves to be heated. This is the worst thing that I've ever
Even
heard.
like a calzone.
I just think as soon as I can draw out my thing, it'll
Who
make
is
so
this
much more
helping?
sense.
Who does this help?
Me, because I've been thinking about it, that I think food should be put in categories of their sides.
So wait, but yeah, didn't this start with like they should cost? The price should be how many sides they have.
No,
No,
they should just be grouped that way.
Yeah.
So like it would be like a pie. You said a pie
I'm on
is
board.
layered and a lasagna is layered. So you're just like, what kind of food do you want? Instead of saying Chinese food, you'd say layered food. It's like, what kind of layered? Do you want pie or lasagna?
I'm in for this.
It makes me want to die. I hate it.
You just, as soon as I can figure it out, you'll get it.
And then who are you gonna take it to? Congress?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe other people think this way, and if I could write it out, that other people would agree with me, and it'd make them feel better.
Did you guys know that the food pyramid was made in like 1992?
The
Yeah,
new one or the old one?
The old one.
The old one.
The new one is more recent.
I thought it was so much older than that. It's
No,
so
it's-
embarrassingly bad for how recent it is.
Yeah. They already
didn't know
had
a
to
lot
fix
of
it. It's
stuff.
only been like 20 years.
Well, we're all almost 30.
I'm
True.
almost 30.
Well, not you, you child. How old are you?
26.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're still kind of old.
I don't think that's true. I don't think
We're
anyone
all
on
old.
this call is old. None of us are old.
I've been called old.
By who?
By a child.
Well, that's different. Children are always saying weird things like, I don't know, what's a stupid thing that a child believes? Like, food should be categorized by size.
How dare no? Like I've been talking to more youthful people, like girls in their like 20s to like make friends and stuff. And like I think girls
20,
are
how
like
old
just
are you?
into 29.
Okay. So
I
you're
think
also
girls-
a girl in your 20s.
Well, I know, but like I feel like the younger generation of girls coming up, like I think they're really into murder.
You're really into murder.
Yeah, you're really.
No,
you're
but these
more
girls are
into
into
than
murder.
any- What do you mean? Like who do
Okay,
they want
like-
to murder? Like rich people?
Cause like no,
like
no,
their
like
neighbors?
no, cause I've been like in the ASMR, like people like all these girls seem to like really get their jollies off of like yandere boyfriend things, and like people who do the yandere boyfriend ASMRs, people are like, why do you guys like this? But all girls want to have it like a
That's
like a murderous boyfriend.
Or girlfriend.
Like they love you so much they want to murder you
yeah,
to death.
pretty much. Yeah, like.
Oh right. Yeah.
Kyle, you played Doki Doki Literature Club.
I sure did.
It's that.
Yeah, Monica.
What a good game.
But like younger people, they want the murder so bad. Why? Like, is that part of their like youthful disillusionment with life?
Again, you're
want
trying
death?
to. I think you're like taking a conversation with one or two people and trying to apply it to everybody under the category of like female and in their 20s.
Yeah. You know, generalizing is something that is really important. It's like a very basic way that we understand ideas is to generalize them. But I think that, Courtney, you have a habit of like really, really over generalizing, where you'll see like one person say one thing and then be like, how come all these people are saying this thing?
But I don't think you guys get it that like
How many
for
people
ASM
did you meet that are into this?
a lot of people are into this yandere boyfriend ASMR, and I don't understand why. Why is it so popular? Why can't people just make weird noises, but like whispering it without wanting to murder?
How popular?
Very popular. You guys don't know about the ASMR world. It's weird.
You're weird.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
weird.
duh. No shit.
The stream's over. Fuck you.
No. Oh, God. It is?
No.
No.
Okay.
Keith, do you still want to do Salvia?
I was always iffy about that.
I think
You know, every time you bring it up, you're like, do you still want to do this? But I think every time you brought it up, I've been like, I don't know that I want to do that.
Wait, why don't you just wait till you're 50 and then you can start doing salvia?
Well, I'm already
because
50.
there's not going to be online stores when I'm 50.
Well, you can always buy it now and just save it for later.
There's not going to be online stores when we're 50?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Why do you not think so?
I think that the like online retail is gonna die with the rest of the retail world when the world starts ending.
Whoa.
How do you think the world's gonna end?
Zombies.
Climate change.
I saw an Illuminati video about that, about how
And
they
then-
say like the Great Flood is gonna come and get us all again, and that's why the Cradle of Life in Africa is called the Cradle of Life, because that's the only place that survives the floods every 5,000 years.
What? That's
Courtney's like
the the Cradle of Life's not like a place,
It's Africa.
because that's where humans came from.
Yeah, but what if like every time the world floods, every 7,000 years, the only place that survives is in Africa, and that's why they keep saying Africa, like life
The
came
world
from
doesn't
Africa.
flood. The world doesn't flood like that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh,
well, I don't know, but no, it doesn't.
Just ask me.
We help the kitties, right?
yes, obviously. We always help cats.
That's Run Button's motto. We always help
No,
cats. If you want to
Keith,
help us help cats, you can go to contentburger.biz.
Yeah, because if you go there if you go there and donate enough money, eventually I'll be able to live at a place that will let me have a cat, and then I'll be able to save 1 or 2 cats. So donate to Run Button, and you might be able to save a cat or 2.
Eventually, it will lead to a cat being saved.
Okay. Keith,
Yeah.
I had decided that I didn't want to do the salvia anymore, so I just decided to try it by myself,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and it went really badly.
Great.
No
So
shit.
yeah, I don't want to do salvia then.
So we can talk about I can tell my story some other time.
Okay.
Well,
It's
what
fun.
happened? Did you die?
Yeah, I'm dead now.
Can you
Oh, no.
can you answer this one question?
Sure.
How long was it bad for, and how long did it feel like it was bad for?
Only a couple minutes. It probably felt longer than it was.
Okay.
Oh, was it like in
but it
Lord of
was-
the Rings where Gandalf falls down the eternal hole, but it's only like 5 minutes he's falling, but it feels like
No.
an eternity?
No. That's the thing. I can't even imagine how terrible it would be if it had been something that would last hours. But kind of like sort of like the first time I went down a water slide. Like, I went down a water slide and I really, really hated it, and then I got to the bottom, but then I was like, I'll try one more time, and then I was like on the water slide all day. Now, like, I tried it and was like, I'm never doing that ever again. And then the next
Sad.
morning I was like, I could try it if there was someone next to me to remind me that I did.
You talking
smoke
about
salvia.
you talking about the Geronimo at Water Whiz?
Maybe. No, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. It's one that like
Maybe.
goes like straight down. It's really tall and it goes like straight down.
Oh no. Yeah.
Shout out to Water Whiz, and also shout out to the Way Back featuring the water park Water Whiz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I can talk about it. I immediately smoked salvia, and then
Did you see anything? Did you have any hallucinations?
Did you see the DMT aliens?
I did not.
Oh
eat
yeah,
the
did you
DMT
see
aliens.
did you see the machine elves, Kyle?
Well, I think maybe I didn't see any directly, but I think I saw their handiwork.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, you saw what they were
So
building.
what happened was, I smoked some, and then after about a minute, I immediately forgot that had happened, and I basically experienced like real cosmic horror of basically like, you know, the feeling when you wake up from a good dream and you're like, ah, shit, that was just a dream, make it come back, it's gone now.
Yeah.
It was like waking up from reality. It was like, oh fuck, reality's gone, shit, bring back that reality. Oh bro, but it was just kind of like, fuck you, bro, your reality doesn't mean shit, it's gone now.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Did you see anything specifically?
In that moment, I can't really remember exactly what I saw. It wasn't necessarily like this, but the thing that stuck in my head is like that scene from Interstellar, where it's like they try to like represent like
Haven't seen it, no
four-dimensional
spoilers.
space-time.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen
Well.
it, but you can talk about it. I don't care.
Hasn't that movie been out for like 10 years?
Like 3 years?
A few years, yeah. I think like 4 or 5 years.
Ooh, did you see
I
that
know because
creepy message? It was
I
an
think it
unknown
had-
number saying, "Are you sure it's okay to trust anyone?"
Oh wow. So anyway, that's what happened to me, and then in that moment I fell over. This is what I'm like piecing together after the fact. Is I guess I fell over because immediately what happened next was I was hallucinating that I was in my room, and then essentially like a gigantic like excavator claw was like crunching the side of the house and like smashing up my room with me. And it just 100% felt like it was for real happening.
Wow, that's fucking.
Like,
Maybe it was happening in a different
I
dimension.
super did not take salvia seriously enough. I was
Yeah,
kind of like,
I'm trying to tell you, man. Here's what happened.
Yeah.
Kyle, have you ever been around anyone that was trying salvia?
Or
Like-
watching a YouTube vid?
I saw videos of people doing it years ago.
Okay. But so I have been hanging out with people while they tried salvia, so I have first-hand experience with people seeing crazy shit while smoking salvia, and then it being over in 5 minutes. But I tried to warn you that it was like salvia is really strong, and you're like, I can't remember what you said, but you definitely like didn't take it as seriously as I was taking it at the time. And so I'm not shocked that you tried it alone and didn't realize that you maybe were going to see monsters and that maybe it was going to feel like they were coming to get you.
Yeah, it was definitely for real legit terrifying. And it was really weird. Yeah, so basically I came back to reality after a couple minutes. And I have like a small shelf off to the side in my room that's mostly just filled with empty Gundam model boxes. And then on top of it is like a big cardboard box full of just random video game shit that I don't use that often. And so I guess what had happened was, and the top of the shelf kind of sticks out farther than the rest of it, if that makes sense. So it's kind of just like a shelf that juts out. And so I think I like fell over and hit the shelf and like knocked everything off of it, and the part at the top that sticks out felt like it was coming out of the wall, basically. So that was like my brain interpreted as like a big like machine claw. So it might have been the machine elves.
No, the machine elves are metallic self-dribbling basketballs. They don't have arms.
Oh, bummer. Okay. Yeah, and so that happened. So I felt that from the wall, and then I think I was basically like on top of all these empty cardboard boxes and crushing them. So that was like my brain went there with like everything's being crushed right now kind of thing.
But what if like when you do drugs or when you have dreams, like what if that's just taking you to a different dimension where that's all happening?
No,
Damn.
God damn it, no.
You don't think that's not happening to you in a different dimension?
If that claw got you, Kyle, I think that you would have died. And I think maybe you did die, and that's why your trip ended. And so if you ever take salvia again, you'll wake up in a fucking grave.
My takeaway from it, though, is like... my takeaway from it is like... I totally get... Like, I totally get now why someone would take a hallucinogen and then be like, I'm going to spend the rest of my life thinking about this and doing it all the time. Like, I get why a smart person might experience that and go, I need to study the brain and find out what makes that feel that way. And a stupid person would be like, I think this takes me to different dimensions and I'm going to travel to different dimensions now and meet God.
I mean, like, what if that is just, like, if doing drugs and dreaming and going to sleep, what if that is taking you to different dimensions and scientists are too dumb to figure that out, that we just need to go into different dimensions?
Kyle says no.
No? Okay, but, like, have you guys ever dreamed?
My computer fell asleep.
Okay.
Oh.
But, like, it's...
Or like when you have deja vu, like don't you think that's another dimension and your dimensions are just overlapping and that's why you get deja vu because it's happening to someone else?
Weird. Brains are just weird. They experience things,
It's a very easy trick.
We don't actually experience the world around us. We only experience a transmission of that to our brains that, from our senses. How we experience the world is only as reliable as our senses, and our senses aren't always that reliable, especially when we take substances.
Okay, so but what if the brain is like it's just experiencing stuff, and like the world we live in right now, it's just a simulation, but we have other simulations of different dimensions that we're in, and that's why we get deja vu, and we keep saying God when you're like doing drugs, and you see the arm crab.
All the dumb shit you're saying is only right, assuming that we're not secretly in a simulation.
Yeah, I guess it is unfair of me to not assume that we're in a secret simulation.
Because we could always be in a secret simulation.
I think another part of the problem, I think I accidentally smoked way more salvia than I meant to.
That's common.
And what had happened was I smoked a little bit earlier that day. and had not experienced anything really, except for like a weird sensation, like my body just felt weird. So that's why I think I didn't really take it that seriously, because I was like, it didn't even work the first time.
Yeah. Well, you know,
So, yeah,
that sometimes is what happens with maybe even most drugs. Is it the first time you take it, it doesn't work right?
Yeah, I feel like I chalk that more up to people not doing it right the first time, because I don't think I really did it right the first time.
You just.
But yeah, I never would have imagined that smoking a little bit of the weakest of the 3 strengths of salvia that I got would basically transport me to an entirely different dimension where I was completely forgot that I had taken it and experiencing things as if they were real. Yeah, no, I totally understand why someone would take a hallucinogen and come away from it thinking that they went to a different dimension. They're just wrong and stupid.
I mean, I guess if you want to, but like in 2,000 years, we might find out that doing drugs will take you to a different dimension.
Okay. All right. Thanks, fucking Jordan Peterson.
What if?
Oh no, I'm not a lobster.
That's who it was. I actually meant to bring up Jordan Peterson because he's a person that thinks that. He's like, come on now, if everyone takes hallucinogenics and it makes them think they're going to other dimensions and meeting God, couldn't it maybe be possible?
We're talking. I don't know this about Jordan Peterson. For anybody who doesn't know who Jordan Peterson is, he's a weird fascist-adjacent sort
men's
of like
rights
men's rights activist in disguise. He sort of plays at being a
psychologist
and a philosopher, but he's really just a shitbag MRA.
Uh-oh, wait.
So are we thinking of the same guy?
Yeah, I think we might be thinking.
Sorry.
Wait, are you talking about Joe Rogan?
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive now that I'm looking at pictures of Jordan Peterson that is who I am talking about.
I haven't heard his talks about drugs yet.
Talking about.
So, I mean, it does make sense that Jordan Peterson... I'm surprised that he's into hallucinogens, but if he was into hallucinogens and he's saying, like, drugs transport you to other dimensions and you can, like, talk to God or whatever, it does make sense because he is a big idiot that doesn't know shit.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
crazy. It's
I
like,
feel like
if everyone takes it and thinks they go to other dimensions, doesn't that mean it's real? And I'm like, dude, everyone that smokes weed like gets sleepy and hungry. That doesn't like.
Well, that means
there are common reactions to substances.
That's true, but when you smoke weed and you get sleepy and hungry, you are actually sleepy and hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess you're not actually hungry. I guess that's what the munchies are, is that you get
right.
Yeah. When you're not actually hungry.
I never done weed, so I'll have to find out when I'm 50.
Yeah, it's basically like your brain like takes off the limiter on hungriness. And it's just like, I'm just hungry.
Why are you waiting until you're 50 to smoke weed? Like, if you want to smoke it, smoke it, but if you don't, then don't.
No, I just think it'd be fun to look forward to. So, like, when I turn 50, I smoke weed. And then, like, when I turn 60, I start doing, like, DMT. And then, like, 70, I start doing meth.
That is a huge
and then,
jump. Dude, you shouldn't build weed up that much. It is not that. It's not good. It kind of just sucks. Weed just kind of makes you feel like shitty for a little while.
No.
Yeah.
It's good.
Sometimes it makes you
feel
feel
good, but
okay
it's like
it's
the same as like drinking. It's the same level.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah, but I just think it'd be fun to look forward to. So, like, you know, when I'm 70, I do meth, and then like when I'm 80, I do crack, and then like.
Fuck.
I just think like the.
I think that the problem here, Courtney, and this has a problem to do, I think, with the messaging on drugs in anti-drug America.
Mm-hmm.
People who are, like, afraid of drugs have this idea that, like, the more dangerous a drug is, the more awesome it also is. And so, like the difference in how, like, dangerous they might be between weed and crack is enormous.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't think people get hooked on crack because they're like, yeah, fucking crack is awesome, definitely.
I just think I would want to escalate my drugs after I'm 50. I don't know, like, I don't know how, like, the levels of drugs work, but I think it'd just be fun.
What you should do is smoke weed now and then not do any of those other ones.
But I don't want to smoke weed now.
Okay, then don't.
I just think that
Yeah.
putting it as something to do when you're 50
That's very odd.
it's putting it on a pedestal that it doesn't deserve.
Well, the same thing is like when you're drinking when you're 21. So I just feel like it's like just drinking when I'm 21, but I'm doing weed when I'm 50.
Well, the difference is that when drinking, the reason that the drinking age is 21 has to do with like some law someone passed because of the way they think brain chemistry works. It's not like yeah, we'll put the legal drinking age is 21. It'll give kids something to look forward to.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I just think, don't you think it'd be fun to have something to look forward to when you turn 50?
I hate waiting for things.
Oh.
And I just don't think weed is something good enough to look forward to. I think you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Well, then I'll figure out I'm disappointed when I'm 50. And then when I turn 60, I'll start doing shrooms.
You should do shrooms now. That's the one you should do now.
What if that scrambles my brain?
I want Courtney to like have some mushrooms and then we'll do a stream with Courtney and she can tell us her ideas.
having recently tried 5 minutes of salvia, I would strongly urge anyone interested in hallucinogens to start with salvia and not something that lasts longer than 5 minutes.
What if like I take mushrooms and nothing happens? I'll just turn completely normal. Like I shed my skin and just turn into like a normal human being.
If you shed your skin, that would be very unusual.
Normal. No,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like instead of like when I just think normal thoughts that you guys think are weird, what if I just think normal thoughts?
Yeah, people always say that. It's never true.
Yeah. Kyle, how do you know about Jordan Peterson's drug ideas, but not about his like weird
everything else?
It might have been. For some reason my brain is telling me that it's. I think my brain is wrong. I think it was maybe an H-Bomber guy video, but probably not. There was one night where I went down like a weird rabbit hole through like atheist YouTube, and maybe that was in there somewhere.
Like
I don't know.
Like shitty, like annoying atheists.
I mean, I didn't think that they were shitty or annoying-ish. Mostly. They were people that came from religious backgrounds and then realized that religion is fake and then decided to start a YouTube channel talking about how religion is fake, and I guess someone's got to do it.
Yeah, I think the reason it gets annoying is because there's a lot of someone's doing it.
Yeah.
So I just got some chicken, and it got stuck in my teeth. Ooh, you see that? It said we're gonna get to know the cats a little better on a one-on-one basis.
Finally. I hope we like Garfield. Oh, finally, we get to do something.
What should I do today?
I don't want the antidote.
Do we want?
What is recon?
Well, we've got to do romance, right?
Well.
Okay, yeah, romance. I want to see what their personality is like.
Like.
This, I think this is just what we're training.
No, it says, what should I do today? Romance. We're going to do romance today.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Which cat should I date? It just
Mick
said
Snooty.
It's Mick
Obviously. No, not
Murphy.
Snooty. You don't want our skin?
No.
Skin child?
No, it's McMurphy.
Yeah. Yuck.
You think the skin cats are ugh?
I do. Yeah, that's the end of the story. I do.
Oh, man. I mean, they are kind of ugly. I never seen a fat skin cat.
Me neither.
Well, that's just because cats with fur look fatter inherently from the fur.
Oh.
But it's the middle of the night.
Oh.
In the middle of the night.
I have other thing I need to say.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caller, go ahead.
Okay, yes, hello.
Atlanta, go ahead.
Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna read down what I wrote, and then it's gonna make sense. Okay. It's Courtney. Courtney from Atlanta.
Thank you, Courtney. Go.
Thank you,
Okay.
Courtney from Atlanta.
After seeing older celebrities die from suicide, it makes me worry that depression and suicidal thoughts are like cancer. It doesn't get better, but depression just goes into remission until you die from some form of death.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
the darkest thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
I absolutely think that you can be suicidal and not be suicidal anymore. That is a thing.
Yeah,
that
no,
happens.
sure.
So like, I don't know. I guess is your question is that
Is suicide, I mean, not suicide, is depression like a form of cancer where it can go into remission, but like sooner or later you either die from natural causes or from suicide?
No, I don't think that. I mean, there's like 9 different things.
Everyone either dies of natural causes or something else.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, everyone dies except me.
Right. Everyone dies except Courtney. Yeah, I mean, there's such a thing as clinical depression, which is like there's an imbalance in your brain that makes you feel depressed. But also, people are depressed because the world is a bad place to live in a lot of the time, and
or we
people
have
no
gotten too
control
woke
over their lives, and that causes depression.
Yeah.
There's things that you can do in your life to make you not depressed, but some people by default their brain just is depressed sometimes. And
yeah, so I mean, like cancer.
Let's stop comparing it to cancer. There's no reason to compare it to cancer.
Yeah.
No, because it goes into remission and you can get help for it and it can go away, but sometimes it can come back.
Well, no. It's like if you have depression, you just have depression. Like it doesn't go away. It's just you can either learn how to manage it or not.
But isn't cancer the same way where you can?
No, you cannot learn how to manage cancer.
Oh.
The way that cancer treatments
you can outlive
work.
Cancer. You can, or the cancer can outlive you. That's the
way that cancer treatments work is they either like have to go in and take it out of you, or they have to like poison you until the cancer dies before your body does.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb because I thought cancer was just like something that just was like it stays in your body, but somehow you over battle it until it's not as strong, but it's always there.
Remission is sort of like we think we got all the cancer, but we're not sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or what is remaining is benign. Maybe, yeah. So I guess if that's the case, that's sort of like what you're talking about.
Yeah, this chicken's a little weird. You ever chicken?
That chicken is not a little weird. What?
I was given some chicken to eat for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And some of it is a little weird.
Is it time to go yet? Are we done?
Do you want to go on the date with this cat?
Yes.
I mean, a little
we
bit.
haven't seen, at least let's wait till 6. We haven't seen how we date a cat. I don't know how you date a cat.
Is he gonna give us like a mouse, like a dead mouse?
Would there even be any mice on this island if cats lived on it?
Yeah. Probably.
What am I looking at? Just reach into the hole and take out whatever you find.
Cats live in real life, and there's mice still in real life.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but I mean, like, if it was just an island, it's not like mice can travel onto the island.
Wait,
you don't know what
it's
cats
a
are
bottle.
capable of.
This cat has a secret stash?
Yo, you want to see my secret stash, bro?
Oh, is it weird that the Irish cat has a hidden booze?
Can cats drink booze? I know there's dog beer.
Is there? What? That
yeah,
sounds
there's
wrong.
beer for dogs. It's not alcoholic. It's just
wait. You can't say that animals can't drink alcohol because, like, alcohol is poison for everybody. So if we can do it, why can't they do it?
Well,
like some animals will get sick and die from it.
Well, every animal will get sick and die from it.
No, you know, like how dolphins get like they chew on pufferfish to get high.
Dolphins are rad.
There are monkeys that like alcohol is part of their diet. But but I
Like
mean, like,
humans.
so imagine, okay, like a person can drink a beer, right? And it's poison because alcohol is poison.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll just get like a little bit of a funny feeling, not even what's one under buzzed. They'll feel the alcohol when they drink it.
So is
but,
catnip like salvia to cats?
No, catnip makes cats horny.
Oh,
Yeah. When cats like catnip because it makes them horny.
I thought they just got high.
Nope, it makes them horny.
Oh,
So
gross.
like cat Molly.
Yeah, it's sort of like cat Molly.
Keith, it's sort of like cat Molly.
It's sort of like cat Molly. I don't know. I've never done that.
Okay, thanks.
This is so weird. It takes a while to uncork the bottle. McMurphy keeps telling me to smash it open and that the shards of glass will only add to the flavor. But eventually I succeed my way. I pour a little out for McMurphy into a leaf and I self-consciously swig from the bottle, feeling a touch uncivilized. Ugh, McMurphy, what in heaven's name is this? The cat's sitting in our lap, by the way. This is so weird. Why is this called a date?
This is a date.
Why are we dating this cat?
How'd this cat get moonshine?
Charming. He's charming. I'm charmed by him.
But how did he make moonshine? He doesn't have thumbs.
I think he got it from somewhere. Did it say in the thing that he made it?
Cats have thumbs.
Yeah, but they can't use them like humans.
Yeah, they're not opposable thumbs.
God, what was that? There was this like old cat video that was like semi-viral. I can't like it was called
You're thinking of Keyboard Cat.
I'm thinking of Henri the cat. It's like this French cat that is like full of despair, and one of the lines that I always remembered from it. It's a funny enough video. It's from 12 years ago, so it's about as funny as a video from 12 years ago on YouTube can be. But the line was, "I have no opposable thumbs, yet I oppose everything." McMurphy winks at me with his huge green eyes, and I blush, trying desperately not to show how boring I feel compared to him.
Ooh.
I think if cats were humans, they would be boring too, because all they do is sleep and eat.
What is the purpose of picking a character in this game? Like, why are we Jerry?
Because we identify with Jerry. Jerry.
Mm-hmm. Jerry.
Jerry.
I'm saying Jerry.
Jerry.
It's Jerry.
It's Jerry, right.
It's not Cherry, it's Jerry.
Jerry, right, yes. Thank you.
Courtney?
I'd love for us to get to know each other a little better.
Don't pronounce it Cherry because it's Jerry.
Jerry.
No, Cherry.
I can't pronounce things.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have one thing. How come in mukbang videos, how come everyone eats like giant lobsters?
I've never seen a mukbang video. I cannot imagine anything grosser than watching one person eat a table full of food.
What is a mukbang
It's a video where you watch someone eat a table full of food.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean. Like, how come no one in mukbang like videos, they just don't eat like one normal meal like a normal person? They always have to eat like 7 pizzas.
Because the people that want to watch those videos want to watch someone eat 7 pizzas.
I don't want to watch people eat 7 pizzas. I just want to see one person.
Don't watch those videos.
Yeah, but that's the only videos that get made. I just want to see someone eat a normal meal.
What are you talking about?
You're so fucking dramatic, Courtney.
Duh.
The only video on YouTube is mukbang videos, and I don't want to watch them.
Yeah, but I want to watch them.
No, you don't. You just said that.
Why not? No, I do. It's just I wish they didn't eat like a lot of food. I just wish they ate one normal meal like a normal human.
What? That's the point of the video.
Oh.
Maybe start a new genre called mukbang light.
Mm.
But yeah, it's always like, I eat 4 lobsters and 23 shrimps and 18 oysters, or like I ate 15 Big Macs and like 12 McChickens and 15 sides of fries. How many sides does a side of fries have?
It has like a lot. 1 serving.
A McDonald's one has 3 sides. Front, back, and bottom.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Well, no. A fry could be considered. I think that would have to be considered a solid.
Right. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Now that I consider it, it would have to be considered a solid. Yeah. You don't
because
remember
it's made out of one
solid
thing.
Because it's made out of one thing, so it's a solid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, name some other solids so that Kyle can understand, because obviously he's not getting it.
Well, an apple would be a solid because it's made out of one thing.
Duh. What about an orange?
Wait, but fries aren't a box of fries is not made out of one thing.
But each fry is one thing. So like cereal is a solid. Cereal is a solid because it's a bunch of stuff, but it's all one thing, and milk is one thing. So it's a solid.
Well, no, a cereal with milk in it would be considered a soup.
Well, everybody knows that. But the soup is made up of solids. A soup is a liquid and a bunch of solids.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah?
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm taking a train to Massachusetts to go to my family's Easter thing.
Whoa. Bummer.
Yeah, my car broke down.
Huh.
It broke down on on Wednesday, but I was busy Thursday and couldn't get all the information I needed Friday to get it towed to the CarMax where I'm gonna get it fixed. And then Saturday they're closed, or today.
Is that where you bought the car?
Tomorrow they're closed. Yeah. And
I should have went to CarMax.
You should have.
Yeah.
Why? CarMax kind of sucks.
Mm.
The car.
Every car dealership sucks.
Yeah, I guess good point. But at a CarMax, you're not allowed to tell them that you won't pay the crazy price they're asking for.
Oh.
The only reason I went to CarMax was because I had such fucking problems with every car that I ever bought. I'm sure you remember that. I went through like 6 cars in 3 years or something crazy like that.
Why?
They just all broke. One of them I crashed, and then the rest of them all broke.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, and so I was just like, I will pay a stupid extra amount of money to have a car that's from a place that will offer me a cheaper extended warranty and also has a reputation for not selling bad cars.
I think all car places are trying to scam us out of cars.
Yeah, totally. You mean scam us out of money?
Yeah. That too.
Yeah, the car that I'm leasing now, I'm paying more money for a car I don't like as much, and I'm super not happy about it.
You should get it. You should cancel your lease. Can you do that?
I mean, they try as hard as possible to not give you that information. Basically, the only way to figure out how much it will cost me is to go there in person and say, how much will it cost me to give you this shit bag back?
Have you had it for a year?
Yes.
You can still try. You probably can stop the lease. It's just that you don't want to go back to the office.
I don't want to go there.
Well,
damn,
how can they get the car back?
Unsolvable problem.
I don't want to go there, and also I don't want to have to get a different car.
You don't
I think you know what the answer
but you
is.
also don't want to get a different one? Shit, Jerry believes in a true democracy.
I just know that it's going to cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I just don't really have here's just a bunch of hundreds of dollars.
Oh, you don't have to do it. You
right?
could just ask for questions.
Well, when I turned in my old lease, they didn't say anything and then just quietly charged me $400 for I guess the car was dirty or something.
Oh, wait, you can just call the office and ask. And you don't even have to bring the car.
I guess that's true. I don't know.
Because then you don't have to bring in a car. You just get on the phone call and you call them and you're like, hey, my name is so-and-so and this is all my information. And then
Jerry's
after,
an anarchist.
oh yeah, cool, rock on, Jerry.
Yeah, nice one, Jerry. The true
What is-
democratic
what's-
principle is that none shall have power over the people. Cats, whatever.
paired with the picture of him, that's really good.
Wait, so Murphy believes in democracy?
Of
Catmocracy.
course. Yeah, catmocracy. All right, we should probably
With
we should
the
probably go.
rejection of authority comes the responsibility for bearing the consequences of your actions.
What?
That's a Irish cheers.
How do you pronounce it?
I don't know. It has a bunch of pronunciations. I don't fucking know.
Slaint.
Oh, and I have one more idea. Okay. Instead of having 2 parents, I think we should have like 16 parents raise 1 child.
Into it, yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your best idea. You had your worst idea and your best idea on this episode.
No, I thought her best idea was old people.
No, this is better.
Schools. What is this one again?
That instead of having real parents, you have 16 people that raise you.
I talked to my mom about that, and she said that would be really confusing for a child.
Where are you getting all these
village.
parents? Where are you getting all these parents?
Village, from the village.
Well, I would think we would have like a Spanish teacher, a math teacher, an English
Okay,
teacher.
all right. Fuck
Oh,
you.
we already have this.
Yeah, this already happens. It's called school. You have a bunch of idiots at the school that pretend like they're your parents, and they get mad at you for not like writing the right shit on some paper when you were supposed to. And it's like, lady, I was busy playing Halo 2, and they're
Dude.
like, you have an F now, or whatever. We already have that, and it's bad.
Oh.
I know-
Like,
you're gonna be
communally raising
mad about
children is good.
I know you're gonna be mad about the comparison, but you basically sound like fucking Rick on the first episode of Rick and Morty.
Oh my god.
Wait.
You're just like,
I don't
oh,
remember
you
the
got like a
first-
person who writes like 2 + 2, and then like everyone raises their hand and says 4. That's what happens at school.
A jackass clock in a bad show is right twice a day.
What? That doesn't sound
Not the
nice.
expression, Keith. Hey, we gotta go.
We don't want to finish our date?
Wait, yeah, let's finish our
almost
date
over.
first.
It's almost over.
Guys, I have to.
Then you
Daylight's
can leave.
leaving. I'm not gonna have any time to try out my new paddle tires
It's
on my
6
car.
o'clock. I feel disproportionately pleased that Murph has paid me a compliment. Oh, he's
Wait,
drunk
is
as
Murph
shit.
drunk?
Have you ever been in love?
I think he's drunk. He
He's
has like
drunk.
drunk bubbles.
Big Murphy,
Well,
that second leaf has gone straight to your head. The cat smiles slyly. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Are you still with them? I was never technically with them to begin with.
What the heck?
That did you
Lady?
see what did you see what Bike Cheese sent us on Twitter yesterday?
No.
Bike Cheese sent us to our Twitter a clip from what appears to be a live action improvised fan dub of Sonic 06. of all
Oh,
the
right.
cutscenes.
I did see that.
That reminds me, but keep going.
And where Mephiles played God, what did he say his name was? Memphis, Tennessee, who's part lizard, and also was like a weird men's rights activist gamer.
Oh, right.
And so I ended up watching about a half hour of it.
Wait, link that to me. I want to see that.
I'll send it to you. The whole thing isn't funny, and it's an improvised fan dub, which is like sounds really hard to do. But every once in a while, there was a thing would happen that I thought was really funny, especially the first two scenes with Mephiles. So if you're interested in watching it, I would say check out the first. Watch at least up to the first two scenes with Mephiles because they're very funny. The introduction scene is, I think, the funniest scene in the whole thing.
That's good.
Anyway, Jerry talking about getting friend zoned was reminded me of that scene where Mephiles complains about getting friend zoned.
Wait, how do you guys like the new Sonic live action with the toddler-shaped Sonic?
Yeah, of course we love it.
Yeah, it's great. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a disaster train wreck, but like if it's going to, it was always going to be bad, and so I'm just happy that it's gonna be bad in all the worst ways.
What's funny was when I finally saw the leak of the full body of Sonic, my reaction was like,
Muscle toddler Sonic.
after the legs, I guess it could have been worse. And then I was like, oh, they did this on purpose. That's why they showed just the legs at first, because they knew it was the worst part. And then once you got over that, then you were fine.
I don't think the legs are the worst part. I think that the worst part is that he has the proportions of the fucking werewolf Sonic.
You take that back.
I don't like his shoes. They look like Yeezys.
Yeah, no.
The arms are just as bad. The arms are just as bad as the legs.
After all this time in the creature game and this cat
Jerry
game,
was in love with David Bowie.
How does he even know who David Bowie is?
Why would Jerry?
Oh, wait,
not
Jerry
know
does.
Yeah.
I thought
Why
you meant
would
the cat.
why would Jerry not know?
I think McMurphy doesn't know.
Whoa, Jerry.
Rein
it in.
Yeah.
I would just like to say that after Keith said that he didn't want to play Lady Killer in a bind with us, I played it for like half an hour, and that game gets horny way faster than Perfect Date. So
Yeah, it's about being horny. It was made horny. It was by horny for horny.
Gross. Wait, so Detective Pikachu looks good.
No, wrong.
It doesn't?
Disagree.
What? Oh.
What do you think is ugly about Detective Pikachu?
Sorry, you mean the live action Pokemon movie where the Pikachu just looks like it's the same fucking reason the Sonic shit looks bad, except for like they did a thing that is bad by default, but like did it more competently. So like it's on the same level. It's just that the people who designed the Sonic were incompetent, and the people that designed the Pokemon were competent. But it's all bad. It's all the same stupid shit.
Well, what about Will Smith's Genie?
Whatever.
What about the new live action
Will Smith could
Lion
be in
King?
less movies.
What did you
They
ask,
only have
buddy?
one black person in Hollywood, and it's Will Smith.
Yeah, I think Hollywood could find some other black people. I think there's a couple out there.
Ooh,
But what
McMurphy's
about,
a lone
like-
wolf? I'm a free agent. I'm a big old yeti out in the mountains, all hairy and
How
smelly.
does he know what a
and alone.
Yeti is?
He's McMurphy.
McMurphy
Are they
knows.
gonna kiss?
I would love for
If-
this to end with a
if-
human kissing a cat on the mouth.
If
Yes.
they're not gonna kiss, I don't even know why we're here.
I'm a fool, a lovesick fool.
How much alcohol would it take to get a cat drunk?
2 leaves.
2 leaves full,
Oh.
yeah. McMurphy.
Meth.
Lemmy.
What if this guy is not even talking to cats? He just hit his head and he just thinks he's talking to a cat while he's getting drunk.
Damn, that's dark. God, I can't believe we didn't kiss McMurphy at the end of that.
I'm really disappointed.
Wait, how many days do you have? Do you have 5 days of romance, or do you only have 4 days of sleep?
There's 4 days where we can do stuff, and then on the last day we've got to rest. And we're 1.4% done with the antidote.
So every day we do a tiny bit of antidoting.
Yeah.
You said
But that's
doo-doo.
it. That's one date. We did one date. Kyle's obviously dying to go play with a toy car.
Mm.
Tell us about your paddle flippers.
They're paddle tires. They're for going really fast in sand. Because I work at a sand pit, so it needs to have special sand tires so it can zip around.
You work at a sand pit?
Yeah.
Since when?
Since like a year and a half. Since last.
Oh, you deliver sand.
Yeah. And other stuff.
Why?
Because people need
Because
sand
people need
sometimes.
sand for stuff.
Oh, wow. They're stealing our resources and putting it in different places.
I mean, technically, Kyle does work for a company that takes sand from the earth and pretends it's theirs and sells it, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's stealing.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, not legally stealing.
No.
You're stealing from the earth.
Well, I mean, people like their houses, and that.
I don't understand why people build houses near beaches where they have to fight the ocean.
Yeah, it's also it's for a lot of replenishing beaches that happens.
Maybe they should stop.
Everyone, look it up. There's a sand crisis. We're in a sand crisis.
I heard about the sand crisis.
What do you know about the sand crisis?
We're not gonna have any sand left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, where's it all
you're
going?
You're a part of that, mister.
It's people use it for stuff.
Yeah, but where's it going if it keeps going into the ocean? Like, where's it going?
Well, I don't know about the ocean.
I don't know. I don't really know what the crisis is anymore. I did read something about it once, but I don't know enough about it to say anything. But there is a sand crisis, and it's fucked up.
People need to stop building their houses by the water.
I don't think that's what it is. I think it's
like they use sand. They use sand in like every house that gets built.
I think
and for septic tanks.
Well, it's also for like concrete
have plumbing
and stuff. I think that's like building stuff out of concrete is the big problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So should we go back to wood?
I mean, yeah.
Well, we use wood too.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if sand is going places and we don't know where to get more sand, I don't know, like, what that means. Like, do we need to build more sand, or do we need to find a new form of green sand?
Concrete is a good building material because it lasts for fucking ever. So if you're really serious about building something in a way where you won't have to rebuild it, then concrete is a great thing to use. But also, mostly what just happens is that they like build shitty concrete buildings in cities that don't get taken care of and then fall apart. So that's bad.
But how come we just don't use the plastic that's already around, or like take the trash?
Plastic is also bad because plastic is made of oil.
Okay, but like, all the trash we make, like humans make a lot of trash in 1 week. So if we just took all our trash and just made it into bricks, how come we just can't use that instead of sand?
Because people don't. If there was a way to turn trash into bricks that people could use, that would be nice. But I think a lot of people are not interested in using trash bricks. And that's a problem with the people more than the bricks.
Oh, no.
They make good carbon neutral housing. What is it called?
Thanks everybody for watching.
Passive house.
Yeah.
Is a rigorous voluntary standard for energy efficiency in a building, which reduces the building's ecological footprint. It results in ultra-low energy buildings that require little energy for space heating or cooling. A similar standard, Minergie P, is used in Switzerland. Anyway, thanks for watching. You can go to contentburger.biz to go to the Patreon. It's very important. Kyle and I just paid taxes on our qualified business.
Oh yeah,
and that's really expensive.
Also Patreon is totally gonna mess everyone up, right? Soon, like it's gonna start taking out even more money from you guys. They're gonna steal all your coins.
Eventually
they'll fuck it up, but right now they're not.
But sooner they're gonna do it, right? Sooner or later.
So they sent out a bunch of changes. Anybody who's a creator after a certain point, they're charging extra for the basic services that they already provide. And let me tell you, Patreon services are basic. What we will be grandfathered in at the pro level, which essentially means that they're not going to artificially restrict us from things.
I have to make a Patreon.
They have said that this update won't change anything for us, and the implication is that a future update will or might.
Right.
So, one way to help out is signing up for Patreon. Another way to help out, tweet at Patreon and tell them that their idea to change things sucks. they've taken back every single time that they've threatened to change something so that they make more money. I think this is the one that's going to stick, but it's worth a shot. Go tweet at Patreon, tell them that their dumb ideas for making more money are awful, especially when they can't even pay people on time. I think every payment from Patreon for the last 6 months has been late. So fuck Patreon, but you really should sign up to our Patreon. It is true. It's true. We get emails from it, and the last month was really late. Did I message you about what happened?
I think so.
They had an update to the site, and it basically broke automatic withdrawals. So automatic withdrawal happens on the 5th, and it broke. It was on, but it didn't work. And then it was the evening of the 7th when I found out that it didn't go through. And so I messaged them on fucking Twitter to tell them that it didn't go through. And then the next morning they emailed, they sent out a mass email saying, yeah, your automatic payments didn't go through. I kind of feel like I told them, which is crazy. I'm sure that someone else did too, but payments were 3 days late or something, which is tough, especially when you only get paid once a month from them. So, fuck Patreon, but please sign up for it. Contentburger.biz.
Man, Patreon really hates creators and love money.
Yeah, they really do. Venture capitalists really love pumping money into something and then bossing it around and making them make bad decisions.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah. Bye.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, what?
Hold on. Also, I gotta plug on my stuff. Okay,
yeah.
I'm at Apocalypse at Twitter, Instagram, and
You can
Etsy.
spell that for people?
Yeah, I put it in the thing. It says Apocalypse. It's spelled A-P-O-P-E. No, not E. No E. It's spelled like how it sounds. So A, pop, cute, and lips.
Got it.
That's
A-P-O-P-C-U-T-E-L-I-P-S. Happy birthday, Courtney. It's Courtney's birthday, so maybe buy something from Courtney.
Yeah.
But don't make her do a pop figure for you because she hates them.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll do it anyway if you must have a Funko Pop.
Courtney makes custom Funko Pops to look like whoever you want them to look like.
God, why won't Funko Pop hire me?
Because you're making money off their IP.
Because they're about to lay off 1 million people.
Yeah, probably. Every company seems to lay off everyone.
Yeah, you've got to go to the next cool figure company.
Yeah, you got to go to
anime titty figurines.
Yeah. That's in. That will never go out of style. People have been buying those forever.
Yeah.
Pop figures, anime titty figurines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pop figures was a fad, but anime titty figurines, those will never die.
Yeah, those are eternal.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.